Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our accounts spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips, and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Hey guys, welcome everyone. Good morning, welcome. It's Friday, May 19, the end of the week. Thank you guys for joining. Juma Mubarak to everybody, and Good Friday. Thank you guys for joining. My name is Ron at SST. My partner is Dave. Guys, it's just after 3 a.m. Eastern. It's really, really early. Okay, the early bird gets the worm, is what they say. It's very, very early over here. I'm probably the only one up at this time in my neighborhood. But for you guys, it could be your morning. So happy good morning on a Friday. Guys, this is London market open right now. Like the 4 minutes, London is already opened. You can probably see that there is some volatility on the security that you're trading. We're gonna do our top-down analysis. We're gonna get ready. London is kind of the time when we like to do a top-down analysis, get ready for the day. There is some trading that you can do. Okay, there is some volatility. We're gonna do multi charts. We're gonna look at first. We're gonna do a top-down analysis on US 30, which is the Dow Jones. We're gonna look at DAX. We tend to do that in London. Over here, German 30. We'll take a look at this security as well. We'll look at gold. We will look at US oil. We will look at also GBP USD. And then when I come back later on for our Wall Street session, guys, we'll replace DAX and we'll look at NASDAQ with US 30 going into Wall Street. So thanks, guys, for joining. I appreciate all of you guys. I know it's been a long week for a lot of us, but thank you guys. Let's finish this week off strong. All that I ask for you guys is please just trade with proper risk management. Don't over leverage your accounts. You should never ever over leverage your accounts, but especially on a Friday. You don't want to have a bad day in the markets on a Friday, and then that you're going to carry that forward into your weekend, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so you want to end the week off positive, go into the weekend, enjoy your weekend, and then we come back and we do this again next week. Okay, so just extra caution on Fridays, please, because this is the day that retail traders tend to give a lot of their profit back or lose their accounts or blow up their accounts, and you guys know the deal on Fridays. So over here, just to get some things out of the way, this is Bookmap. This platform over here with these bubbles. This is a live liquidity depth of market. Okay, so I've marked some areas over here. So this is at just at 2 a.m. These were the previous lows over here, so I marked it with a yellow line, and this was the highs coming up at 2:30 right over here, 33,660, and we pushed down. This is where we are right now in the market. This is the VWAP, this white line, volume weighted average price. We're right by it. We're just right below it actually, and you can see that there is some heat over here. There is some bids in the market accumulating at 33,600. The market might come down to pick up these bids and may go right back up. We've got a lot of volatility opening in London, so sometimes for the first 15 minutes in any session, in when futures open up, London opens up, Wall Street opens up, anything for the first 15 minutes could be very volatile. If you don't feel comfortable trading that time, then wait and then maybe see what they do, and then you can trade after. So we can see London came down right now exactly to these lows over here, just picked up some liquidity and coming right back up. So we'll see if it can continue to move up here, if it's just going to be a small pullback, and maybe we're going to break down and continue pushing down for some lows. But we're going to do a full top-down analysis. So if you guys are in any trades, if you guys are looking at anything, just please, if you can, monitor your own trading while I'm doing top-down analysis, and then we'll go from there. So thank you guys, everyone, for joining. I appreciate you guys. If you guys can hit the like button, subscribe, your notifications, all of that, hit that, because next week we might do different sessions and things like that, and you guys want to be tuned in. We would love to have you joining in with us. So on YouTube, we've been doing that post New York afternoon session. It's been really good. We've had a lot of fun. There's a lot of good learning. If you can go back and you can watch some of those streams, I would suggest you do. There's a lot of good education in there that you can learn a lot. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Number one, before we even look at a chart, let's take a look at news. Okay, this is just a basic news Forex Factory, nothing special. You can use different ones. You can use Financial Juice, you can use FX Street, you can use different platforms for news. This is just a basic one. I think everyone is familiar with Forex Factory. So this is Friday, guys, right over here. We've already gone through the European German PPI, but this is 4 a.m. So it's 3 a.m. right now. So we don't have any real news coming up until another hour. We've got ECB Economic Bulletin. This is, and then 5:45. This is MPC member Haskell speaks. We have a lot of members speaking today. Then today is also day one, all-day meeting for G7 meetings, and we also have at 8:30, guys, when we do our Wall Street, we have some Canadian news, but there's some USD news, red folders at 8:30. We don't have any of that today. Then we're going into Wall Street. We have FOMC member Williams and FOMC member Bowman speaking. This is the big one that the market is waiting for. Okay, so make sure you highlight this. Make sure you set an alert. At 11 a.m. today, red folder, Mr. Federal Chair Papa Powell is speaking. So this guy can really move the markets. So make sure if you're trading at this time, you know about this. Okay, you are aware about this, whatever you're trading, because as soon as this gentleman opens his mouth, the US dollar really moves. So whatever you're trading may have impact when Chair Powell is speaking. Okay, so that's going to be 11 a.m. Are we all aware of all the news, guys? Okay, we understand that. It's a pretty light day for a Friday. Normally we have a lot more folders, a lot more news. So it's pretty good, but still it can get very volatile. Okay, so let's get started. Let's look at US 30. Start off. Okay, so this is how everything looks right now. We're kind of pushed up to here. This is just the 5 minutes, so I'm going to break it down. We're going to start off with the daily and everything like that. So, but just looking right here, what's happening pre-London, they brought it right up to here, coming down around 2:30. See the new 30-minute candle? They switched it back down, and we came right back down in here. Now you can see we're getting some indecision down here. It's taking out some lows, taking out some highs. We're building, we're accumulating. So this is London. This is the volume you get. It's very volatile. So it can go nowhere. Sometimes it can just range and just accumulate, and then it will make its next move. So let's look at the daily. Let's start off. Okay, so hopefully you guys are getting much better with your top-down analysis, and you guys are learning how to do this, because it might make you a much better trader when you understand how the overall market is moving on a higher time frame. So our US 30, we had this downtrend starting on Monday, May 8th. So Monday, we got Tuesday, continue lower lows, lower highs, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right over here. Then we opened this week with like a bullish candle, but inside here, this is when things really started to open up. Tuesday, we had this bearish day on US 30 where it came all the way down into here in these lows. We closed right here. And Wednesday, kind of like a midweek reversal. Could be, or midweek continuation is what it's called, middle of the week. And they gapped it down. It's a bullish ignited candle. We continued to come all the way up. We engulfed the previous day's candle, all this red volume. We pushed right up here to this high wick, and we got rejected, and we closed strong. We closed right up here, engulfed. And then yesterday they gapped it down. Guys, we were trading this live in the afternoon. It came all the way down. This is what we bought. We bought that wick like right in this area. It was awesome. So hopefully you guys learned a lot from yesterday's session, that post-New York session, and we took it all the way up. I had to end that call at 3 o'clock to go get my kids, but it kept running in power hour and kept making bullish move, and it kind of closed right near the high. Here's today's candle. Okay, so this is how we opened. Here it is. They kind of gapped it up a little bit. Okay, there's the gap up, and it came down and it kind of filled the gap, the low of the day. And when we hit the low of the day, we've just been pushing. We pushed bullish from there, and that's where we created the high. So we came back up, and then we took out yesterday's high. Okay, we took it out, and then we continued to move up for our own daily high. Okay, so once we got up to our daily high, what happened up there? We got rejected. Okay, so that's our high of the day. We've located our low of the day with the purple lines. The yellow line is another significant daily line. So we pushed up to the purple, and what happened when we got up there? We got rejected, and now it's coming back down. So here's the volume. We're right back near the low of the day in London right now. Okay, so if London volume, this red volume, starts to break down, it could break down, but there's some bids waiting here and some bids waiting here. But if it really takes these down, we could break our own low, and we could possibly drop. And where could we drop? Let's take a look at 33,500 level, like right around here, dropping down to like this gap in the market. I like to keep it at a psychological level if I can, 33,500. And if we come all the way down here, okay, and then we continue pushing bearish, we might push a little further down. And then where could we go? Maybe there is this wick, there's that wick, there's this wick, there's this wick. So this is where it's all judgment call now. So maybe we'll come down to here, touch this wick, touch that wick, touch that wick, 33,465. And again, we kind of got to judge where 50% of this volume is. So it's kind of in this area. So I'm going to do the same thing what we did yesterday. Like inside here, where that wick is, if we held right there, then here we got rejected, over here we got rejected, rejected. We bring this box across, and maybe if we make this green, then maybe that's going to identify where half of some of the strong green volume is in the market. So if we come down here, again, we're about 50% of this green candle. We might come down, again, like yesterday, how we came down, maybe pick up a wick, maybe trade inside here, and maybe might have momentum to push back up. But we kind of don't want to lose 50% of the body, because if we do, then we're possibly going to push down, and maybe it will come down to kind of where the gap is in the market, or where we opened down over here. So may test right here, and then if we continue pushing, I know the open is there, the gap, but I just want to separate a few things, like maybe down to here where we got body, body, bodies, all of these bodies. And then if it continues to push down, okay, now we're coming down, we've engulfed this candle, and now we're coming into the previous day's candle Wednesday. if it's coming down into here. Okay, so that's good. Excuse me, that's good enough for our bearish side. We have enough. What happens today if we hold here and we start to come back up, and we come back up to our high of the day and we break out? Then we might have a nice little breakout to maybe this level right over here in the market. Okay, here I've got a wick, a wick, a wick, body to body kind of continuation, the wick right there. And then I've got these 4 wicks: impulse breakout on the daily, push down, impulse breakdown, impulse breakdown, impulse breakdown. And that's a roughly about 50% of the big bearish candle coming down. So maybe if we're locating like kind of where our supply zone is, if we can start to come back up here today, we have to recognize that there could be some supply waiting, but we're coming up with more volume. So we might come up here and actually break out this area again, but we might have some momentum. And then with that breakout, maybe we come up to these previous high wicks, like up to this area, and then we judge what happens up there, okay? And then our next area of supply is roughly this area. Right over here, these bodies coming across, 50% of that red body above us, and catching maybe that wick. And then this is our next area of supply resting in the market up here. Okay, so we can see London, guys. We kind of just broke a little bit, chopped some sellers down here, but there was those bids waiting to get accumulated, so they got them, and now we're reversing right back up above the VWAP. Maybe we're going to come up a little bit more. Maybe it's going to push back down. We're right at the VWAP, so it's kind of right at that area where it's just building in here. Okay, so that's daily on US 30. We opened, they gapped it up. We came down, small pullback, filled the gap, found some support. We came all the way up to our high, and we just rotated down. It was red, but we're picking up some London buying volume right now. So what I'm going to do now is break down this daily candle into a hourly. So we're going to go into hourly increments. Okay, now we can really dissect the daily candle and see the big moves. So you can see here where the big moves: Wednesday at 11 and 12 p.m. and 1 in the afternoon. Then here's the Asian session, real slow. We picked it up again yesterday in London, big bullish candle coming all the way back up to here, 7 a.m. Then we had news in the market, 8 a.m., 8:30. Wall Street came back up, pushed down. In the afternoon, this is when we kind of started that call, 2 p.m. This is kind of when we bought that candle down in here, and we pushed it all the way up to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then here's the Asian session again, kind of consolidating, and this is where we are now. Okay, so let's take a look at the hourly volume. This is pre-London. Okay, so it opened, it came up bullish up to here, got rejected, closed as a shooting star candle coming down. London just made that low, holding, and now it's coming right back up. So if we do move up on the hourly, we've got some hourly resistance in the market right here. Okay, so I'm going to place a white line above us. That's telling me that there's a body, a body, a body, a body, and there was pre-London, tapped right there, the white line, and got rejected. So if we come up today and we can start to close above this white line, 587, we may have momentum to take out the high of the day and come up to that red supply box. London is looking good, picking up a little bit more. Okay, so we're picking up some volume. What we can also identify is where's like our hourly resistance. It's right above us. Okay, see how there was an impulse breakout, got rejected. So if we're holding some support right here in the market at our daily low. So we're just flagging right now. This is a bullish flag pattern. If I was to trap all of this, I would trap this entire area from this white line to this purple line, and that's all the hourly volume that's just accumulating in here. It may get redistributed to the upside. It might also come back down into here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now is we're going to go to the 5 minutes, and we're going to look at how it's moving right now. Okay, so we have this big push. Okay, do you guys remember yesterday where we nailed, pinpoint those wicks right there, that kill shot right in there, and then we started to buy right above this wick with this candle, and then it continued to drive. This is when it was consolidating in a bullish flag. I had to end the call here to go get my kids, and power hour kept moving up, just pull back, small pullback, continue to drive, and then right near the end of the day, that's where they really drove it up. So how many of you guys got that extended move when we ended the call yesterday? Did you guys continue to hold that position? It was worth it, guys. Patience pays off. Okay, so now we can see our 5 minutes. Okay, you can see that we're holding good support. Okay, so see when we came down here, there was kind of the gap in the market at this area. Okay, we're holding right in here, holding some good support. Coming over here again. See if you did you guys do this? I asked you guys, did you do this part of your analysis before this call? Did you guys locate this zone as support? When we came down here, we bounced right back up. We came down here pre-London, bounced back up. We came down in London. Did we break down here? No. So you can see how they held it and they picked up those bids, and now we're pushing up. Okay, so where do we have most of our offers? They're above this yellow line because that was the previous high right here. So if we do break out, here are our offers waiting to kind of transact and maybe push the market down. But if we're coming up with stronger volume, we might be able to break these areas. Okay, so we've got some support. Where do we also have some resistance in the market? I can see right there that was a false breakout right there. And if we bring it across, see how it kind of didn't make it up there, but still got rejected right here. Okay, so we found a little bit of resistance in the market now, and this is how we're trading. We're trading from this resistance point, the hourly white line, pushing down, lower high, push down, come all the way down into here. Now it's kind of like a double bottom, continue to come up. So there, it's still, you can trade in here, but it's not the greatest area unless you're looking for like smaller moves. But what we're going to watch for is we're going to see, can we build strong so that we can break through this supply area, maybe take out the daily high, the purple line, and maybe we'll push up to here. Okay, we also have to understand that the market could come right back up to here and be like a false breakout. Could come impulse, get rejected, and then maybe this red box, and then it sells back down. Okay, so we have to also watch that as well. Also for scalping, okay, so if the volume closes like above here, like this candle, how it closed above, and then the next candle pushed and filled that entire range right up to there, you can scalp above this daily yellow line coming up here. It's about 15 to 20 pips coming into that red box. Again, we talked about this yesterday. If this is the type of style that you like to trade, you can scalp that. If that's not your style, I would stay away. Maybe look for something above here. Okay, remain more patient. We also are going to look to see if we can break this low and close below here and maybe push down into here. London, it didn't happen. Here's London's open, got held here. So a lot of wicks are holding this area over here, so they're protecting this area. Right now it still has not been broken, so maybe we need more selling pressure to push it down, and maybe we will break through there, come down to 33,500, our daily level we identified. Maybe it comes down to the bigger demand area into there. So right now we're trading inside here. There's still some trades to be made, but this is more of an area where it's consolidating. You see how we're really close to the VWAP right now, so it's still accumulating in this area. I'm going to leave it like this. We're going to kind of illustrate that this area is an area of consolidation, neutral. Okay, so I like to keep it like a neutral area. This is like a no trade zone unless you want to scalp smaller moves. Like, I just want you to understand from here, this green box coming up to like that high near this yellow line, the daily, if you bought like anywhere here, this move is approximately 25 to 30 pips up to the yellow line. So even if it's coming down, it's approximately 25 to 30 pips. So if you're scalping in this area, you should know the range, what you're dealing with. Okay, so it just came up to that daily, and what happened? It got rejected right here. So right below the daily, this is another area of resistance in the market right now that just rejected this move. So what it's suggesting is this is that bigger supply sitting in the market, like up here. And Now it just made a lower high. Why? Because there's more offers coming down. See where it just made that move right up there? All those buyers are caught in there. Okay, they were kind of buying the high right up here, right to a daily, and then it got rejected. So you see how now the market is pushing down. Okay, so these guys are trapped up there, and now we've got a resistance point. So this is why if we pick up more bids down here, sometimes we can lower our buy order and we can start to do something in here. But you got to know that if we take this, it might just move up 20 to 25 pips right up to this red box like how it did here, and possibly maybe get rejected. So just keep that in mind, guys, if that's what you're going to look for and that's what you're going to trade. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll place an alert up here just in case it comes back up here to give us, if we're on another chart, just give us heads up. And also pushing down through here. Okay, so see now how we're coming right back down in here. Cumulative volume. Okay, let's take a look from 2:30 to now. See how it's moving. It's net positive. Okay, so we dipped below the zero, like right over here, and we picked up all those bids. So it came all the way up. We're still net positive in here, but maybe it's going to pull back down into here. But from this 2:30 a.m. Eastern to where we are now, almost 3:30, all of these transactions is net positive. This is cumulative volume delta net positive. So it might just continue to accumulate a little more, maybe like how it's bouncing off here, and maybe it's gonna be ready to possibly break out of here later on. Okay, but right now we're gonna watch to see if this volume can close below here, and maybe it's gonna push down, and they might redistribute all of that volume that's accumulated, the buyers, that they might maybe release it all the way down into here. Okay, so that's US 30, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to leave US 30 right over here to the left of the chart, and I'm also going to look at a top down on DAX, which is the German stock market. We're going to take a look at that. We like to trade that in London as well. DAX is right over here. We can see it's pushing down, very similar to US 30, but you can see DAX lows right here, 16,200. We might be coming back down to take out these wicks right here, but it could also be attracting some bids, some buyers down here. So we kind of got to be careful. We've got to maybe see if volume will push a new low, break, close below. Sometimes when it goes and breaks new lows, it could just come down, pick up those bids, and then reverse and come right back up, and then it's a fake move. So that's why sometimes you gotta be patient, you gotta be disciplined, you gotta maybe watch to see if it will close below. Okay, so is everybody okay with that analysis on US 30? Are we all good? Does it match kind of your levels that you guys have identified? All good, Peter? Yep. Erythrin? Perfect. Awesome. Good job, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if you don't mind, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. We're going to move over to DAX. We'll finish DAX. We'll go over to gold. We'll look at US oil, and we'll look at GBP USD. Okay, so we're just going to continue moving. There might be a move while we're doing top-down analysis, okay? But we're trading throughout the entire day. We're doing all London until 6:30. Then we're going to come in for Wall Street for another 3 hours. Then we've got post New York with PK after. So like here at SST, we'll be trading pretty much the entire day today. So like top down is important. Yes, we might miss a candle or something like that, but top down is also important. Okay, so and it's also 3:30. So we have a new 30-minute candle opening the market. And sometimes, guys, you guys know the drill. It comes down here, and then a new higher time frame candle opens up like a 15-minute, 30-minute, or 1 hour, and then it kind of reverses the move right back up. So it could just come right back up, and they could reject this higher time frame candle, and then we're going to watch to see if it breaks below here. It is trending down, like from here. If we draw like a trend line, it is still technically in a downtrend, but we're not creating any new lower lows yet. Okay, so it might continue to trade in here. Not the greatest area to be trading, so we got to be patient in there. Let it build. Let's look at DAX. Okay, even DAX. What did it do? It came down here. All of these wicks, equal low wicks, and then 3:30 opened with a bullish ignited candle. So if you were selling, you're in trouble, because now it's a big bullish candle coming right back up. So maybe you entered a premature trade and the market knows this, okay? So it's just ranging, not the greatest. It's just building. But you can see how we are building off of all of these bids. So maybe that cumulative delta is holding nice and strong, right? So there was no sells. We have positive delta volume continuing to push up. Okay, so let's start off with the daily. On US 30, I'm going to go a little bit, or sorry, for DAX, I'm going to go a little bit faster, okay? Okay, so look at this daily candle. This is very important. Wednesday, we closed above all of these wicks on DAX. That's a very important candle. Okay, we closed above. And what did they do? They gapped it down, bullish ignited candle, and continuing to break all the way here yesterday. Very strong like US 30. And here's today's candle. So what did they do? They gapped it down. That's the low of the day. It's almost an ignited bar, holding the low, and we pushed for the high right up there, 16,269. Remember, this is like no man's land up here for DAX. Okay, if you're trading this security. Look, I have nothing above us. So we got to go look to the left. We got to come all the way down here. This wick, Wednesday, January 5th, 2022, and in this price action, November 16, 2021. I'm assuming that that's the all-time high for DAX right over here, okay? Correct, Ingo? Yes. Ingo can verify this for us. Ingo is German. So he can verify this for us 100% that is our all-time high up there for DAX. So you see how close we are. Here's our volume right now, this line. Okay, so we're transacting in this level. If we continue to push up, we may come up to our daily high. Then here, this resistance from January 5th, the start of the new year, 2022, and then here's our all-time high right up here. So what we're going to do with the all-time high is we're going to draw a big red box up there, okay, to let us know that like this area over here, this is all-time high, all of those wicks. We bring it across to where we're trading. See that, guys? Okay, so here's our volume. We're coming up here. That's all-time high territory for DAX. Okay, so if we can break it, now we have no idea where it can go. We've never been up here. So just go in 100 point increments. That's what we normally do with all-time highs. So go 16,400. Your next one, 16,500. Or 450. You can go 450 or 500. Okay, 100 or 50 pip increments on the daily for all-time highs. Okay. But we might not even, that's it. Maybe they pinned it right here, okay? Maybe they pinned it today and that's all they're going to let it, and then it's coming down. But it's coming down and it's building more London bids. So next area that we're going to attempt to break is yesterday's high, okay? Before we focus on today's high or up here or all-time high, we got to get above yesterday's high. So yesterday's high is right here. That's where we are in the market right now. So if we continue to fill, maybe we'll come up to our high of the day, push down. If we get pushed down and we can't hold all of this volume, next area here, 16,200, that's where they closed yesterday. And then maybe our daily low, and then look at this, yesterday's big bullish candle. Okay, that's what's holding this market, but that thing could easily get rejected. And if we do, below the purple line, here's some other critical daily levels that we have to identify. Right here, 16,150. Continuing, if we push down, maybe down, look at these wicks, okay? So I've got a wick right here, 16,110, 16,100 level. And then if we continue pushing down, maybe down into this level, like right here, where this wick got rejected, into here, in here. And let's just go back to our main chart and see now, okay? And then if we can we eyeball and identify where's 50% of yesterday's candle? Probably right over here, okay? So if I'm drawing a zone, 50%, maybe like right down here. Just in case we retrace down here today, I want to know, just like yesterday's US 30, we came all the way down to 50% and we bought that wick, and that's when it shot up that afternoon. It could come down again today, DAX, right down into here, 50%, catch a wick and go right back up. Or if it breaks here, then we're going to come down. But we've already located, if it comes down, where it could come down to. Okay, we've got our levels. And then if I kind of want to like identify my box that I just put there, I can bring it all the way to the left of the chart, and you see there how it was resistance, and then right over there. So kind of it's red. If it was red, it came right into that red box and rejected. So now I flip it green because the volume is above me. Okay, and there's where it could hold. Okay. And now let's go from the daily to the hourly. Let's start to break down this in hourly increments. Okay, so we see the big move, this huge candle at yesterday at power hour. Okay, so it was that big bullish crazy break. We continued for all the way up to here. Look at 3 highs, equal highs, all hourly, right at this yellow line. What happened? They rejected it. Here it is, that big green box. Okay, the daily. So it retraced all the way back down to 50% and continued to push up for new highs. There's bearish divergence, lots of bearish divergence on the hourly. So we may push down. If we do, where could we go? Okay, look at our hourly resistance now in the market, like right here. So I want to place a white line at this area. Okay, we got rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. We have this breakout, and it came up. That made our high of the day. But since then, we continued to push down. We just look at where we came up in London. It was strong green right up to that hourly, and we got rejected. So maybe if we can break down below this daily, look at now how US 30, see how it hit that VWAP again, trapped more buyers, and now it's ready to continue to come back down. Okay, so it looks like it wants to break this low. Its lower highs. Okay, yeah, here it comes down. So get ready for a possible break. Same with DAX. It's a shooting star hourly candle. It's going to close in 20 minutes. Looks like it wants to break down. There is that bearish divergence that I'm telling you about. So from this high to that high, we were making higher highs, but this indicator RSI is telling us that the strength here, it's slowly decreasing. So the strength is decreasing while the price made that big move. This could be what bearish divergence is suggesting. It's kind of like a lagging indicator, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of this push down, this pullback, that could be what it's suggesting. But that's why we want to watch for volume to close below this daily and maybe push down a little more. Okay. Also, what is our trend line? Okay, so 50% of this bullish candle, if I'm to draw a trend line, keep it consistent, like with that body, that's kind of where our trend line is. Holding here this body, 50% of that volume coming. So maybe we'll come down to the hourly trend line and we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's kind of the channel we're in right now. Let's go to our 5 minutes. Take a look at what's going on right now. Okay, so see how choppy it's getting for London. Okay, not the greatest to be trading. Okay, it's red, green, red, green, red, green, red. Okay, so have we closed with any volume above that yellow line yet? No, I don't see any. I see some impulse breaks, but I don't see any volume closing above this area yet. So we got to identify it. Also, do we see any volume closing below this daily line yet? Not yet. Okay, we're coming close to it. See these wicks over here at the daily? When the kind of market opened up in the Asian session, held there, it held that wick, and it just held right there. So guys, it's not the greatest to be trading right now. The markets will open up, but right now it's just in this range. Okay, so if it continues to push up, maybe what we can do is, if we close with some of this volume above this red box, we could maybe push up to that hourly white line and maybe continue to break up to that daily high up there. Again, if this is too aggressive for you to trade in here, from this area to the white line, measure it. It's only about 10 to 13 pips. Okay, if that's not your style, then maybe you need to wait up here. You got to wait for the next bigger move above the hourly with confirmation. and maybe because it could be like this where it came up green and then just goes right back down. So you got to know. And then also to sell the market, we're looking for it to push and close below and below the daily, and then push down to that purple line, that low, and maybe the trend line. And then also, where's our levels? If we break down right there, where it could come down to. Also, if we make a move to the upside, where could we go? First area of resistance will possibly be like right over here. Okay, so we could be looking for some buys here. That's more of an aggressive buy. And then also sells, we're going to look for maybe sells below. If we can close below and push down into here to that daily low. Okay, and then inside here, guys, this is that area of the market that's consolidating right in here. We have to let it accumulate. Okay, it's, unless you want to trade individual candles or you want to go one position and hold it. You're either buying and you're holding it, maybe place your stop loss down there, or you're selling, place your stop loss above here, and you got to hope that because one of these traders is going to get squeezed out of the market. It just when we don't know. Okay, so we'll leave DAX right here next to US 30. What is US 30 doing? US 30 is red, green, red. It looks like it wants to break down. Okay, so it's coming down. Looks like it wants to come down here, but it could just come down, pick up these bids, and go right back up. So, and sometimes it makes an impulse move, comes down, we'll catch a wick, go right back up. Okay, so we got to watch. Is any volume closing below there yet? Not yet. Okay, guys, in Zoom, I'll give you guys these charts. One moment. Is everybody okay? Everybody, how's everybody doing? Everybody on YouTube, thank you guys for joining. If you guys can hit that like button right now, I do appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Peter. Okay, guys. What time is it? 3:43. Let's just watch the next 90 seconds because we're going to get a new 15-minute candle in the market. Right after this, we will look at gold, okay? I know a lot of you guys are excited to look at gold. We will do gold. But gold moves a lot better 7 a.m., 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern, okay? That's when the COMEX market opens up at 8 a.m. in there, okay? So it's not the greatest to be trading in the Asian session and London. Gold and oil move much better when their markets open up, but we will absolutely look at them as well. Let's just see, going into our new 15-minute candle, how things are moving. Okay, and you see DAX, guys, okay, this can get frustrating for some traders when you're trading in here because sellers are selling, buyers are buying. So if you're selling, like down there, now all of a sudden it's a green candle. When you're buying, it's a red candle. So it gets very frustrating. So what you and I got to do is we got to watch who accumulates more and on the redistribution where it goes. So we're going to follow up here for buy, we're going to follow down here for sell, but not just an impulse. Okay, we want to see something kind of break out of here green, maybe close above there, maybe retest this, hold this area, and then maybe it can push with some momentum up to this hourly and maybe break out up there. Okay, okay, so let's get ready for our new 15-minute candle right now in 5 seconds. So again, to me, it looks like they took out a low, but they grabbed liquidity and they're coming right back up. Let's see now on this new 15-minute candle how it opens. What do you guys think of this volume? Is this A plus volume to be trading, or is this more volume that maybe we gotta just continue to be patient? What do you guys think? You guys tell me. You can't trade this, Ruben? Okay, so when we can't trade it, what does that mean? That means we got to be patient, guys, because this will frustrate us. Okay, so just half the trading game is being patient. It's just like if you're going fishing, guys. Most of you guys know fishing. You got to be patient. You got to wait for that fish to bite. You might have to wait at the lake or the pond or the river all day before you get your first bite. You know, so that's what trading is too. It's waiting for that good volume, okay? So this is not necessarily the best volume, okay? I know it's exciting, it's London market open, but London is choppy right now, okay? We got to let it build. There may be a move, but right now it's just trading sideways with a lot of impulse breaks. Like here, impulsively broke out. Impulse. Look at now how it comes down, back down red again. So number one, we got to see, can it hold at least 50% of the volume in this candle if it comes down? Otherwise, it might just be continuing doing what it's doing. Green, red, green. It's in a range, very tight range. Very, very difficult to trade this. Unless you're just trading single individual candles, and I don't think that's what everybody's doing here, okay? Okay, so with this range, guys, if you guys can please watch the charts yourselves, I'm gonna move over to gold. Okay, I can't, or else we got to stay on this and we just watch this. Then, so we got to get gold done. We got to get oil done. We'll do GBP USD. So right now, see how it came down a little bit, picked up a wick, could be coming back up. US 30 open with an ignited candle, green, could be coming up, but we're going to kind of watch above here for US 30, like right above here. Then remember what I told you, okay? Please listen. This is more of an aggressive buy area up here. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you're going to wait up here, okay? So you need to decide. Are you more of an aggressive trader? But when you get aggressive, you got to know that it could just come up here for 10, 12 pips where I measure that move, or 15 up to here, and it could get a wick and go right back down the way how the market is moving. So you have to be well prepared. You got to understand this. Why don't I use 1 minute data? You can why don't you use YM1 data? I'm not sure what you're asking. I think that says why don't you use 1 minute data? I scalp 1 minute candles, but a lot of beginner traders can't trade 1 minute candles. So those are what we do in workshops at SST. Okay, so it is building. It is breaking out right now. Same with US 30. It's building. Okay, so this could be just like another impulse breakout that comes through here and maybe gets rejected. So got to wait for maybe this candle to close 90 seconds to see, can it close above here. Let's just stay with this and then I'll go to gold. 1 second. YM1 is US 30 chart from Siba. It's all good. If that's what you want to use, brother, use it. Use it. I've been using this one for quite a bit and I'm okay with this one. It's all good, okay? YM1, YM2, YM3. You do what you're comfortable with. That's again with trading, guys. Everyone wants to say, why are you not doing this chart? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? Why are you not doing this? You do what you're comfortable with. I do what I'm comfortable with. That's, at the end of the day, that's what it is. If you're comfortable with that, you do what you got to do. Okay, what do we think, guys? Like this range, what do we think is going to happen here? You guys think that this is going to be a fake out? You guys think we're going to build something with this? Okay, remember, this is just the first candle that's breaking out of here. We've had these candles break out and they did nothing. They just pushed right back down. Okay, so here's the close. Now what we can do is kind of flip this red box right now, green. Okay, look how it's coming down, red, right into it. This is the retest. Okay, so this could be very well a fake out. We'll see. It's coming right down. Let's see if it can hold this area, pick up some more bids in here. If not, this might be just a red engulfing candle, come right back down. US 30 is still down in here. Okay, so it's a red bearish engulfing candle. We got to see if it can retest this area to hold. If not, it might come back down in here, and this might be a false breakout. Okay, but there's a wick. So it's holding a little bit now. So it could be building. Okay, so got to just continue to wait. What we also look for is, I did a webinar on tweezer tops. Okay, so it's kind of not exactly equal highs, but it's a lower high. But what we're looking for is if it can hold, come down here, hold, pick up the bids, and then try and break out for a new higher high. And if it can, then maybe it's going to fill to the previous high and into that hourly white line. So that's what we're looking for too. If it can break for a new high, if it can hold here while it's building and building and building, then break out of here. Okay, get ready. Yep, now it's turning into a hammer candle. So it just tested, see here, just tested that red line. Okay, so now it's officially like an equal high. Okay, it came up there, tweezer tops. Now it got rejected because it's like a resistance point, the previous high, and it got rejected. Okay, so we got to continue. Now it's coming down. Can it pick up some more bids while it's coming? Now it's possibly going to pop out. Okay, so if this one pops out, I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy DAX right here. Okay, so I'm going to go in a buy now. Broke out of the high. What I'm looking for it to is to come up to the previous high, but maybe up to attempt that white line for about 10 pips up there to see if it can fill this range and get up there. Okay, stop loss we can place below this previous low, like down into here. Give it room to breathe in case it wants to pull back. Okay, and there it goes. Okay. Hopefully you guys have good spreads trading DAX. That's another thing. Make sure you understand your spreads when you're trading this thing. And US 30 could be doing something similar as well. Okay, it's just broke that trend line, but we're going to watch this area for US 30. So if we can accumulate these bids and continue to move, take out this high, that would be really, really nice. Okay, that's where US 30 can start to break out. DAX hopefully can follow in the direction of what US 30 is doing. So we broke out for a new high, and then now it's a pullback. Okay, so what we want to do is pull back, and then we accumulate our bids. We continue to pick up these bids. They're building in here. Right here, our CVD, cumulative volume delta, is strong. We've got a lot of good buying volume now, but still we're in this range for US 30. We still got to get above this area. DAX kind of is leading the way a little earlier, so that's why I took the buy. It broke, it closed, it retested nicely, and it's moving up. I'd like for it to test the white line, and that's about 10 pips if it can get up there. Okay, and here comes US 30 as well. Hopefully DAX can get up to target up there. There we go, guys. Yeah. Perfect. So it can get right up there. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. 10 plus pips. Bang. 15. Okay. Okay. So just like that with no drawdown. Okay. So go to a break even if you can, or we just punched out of an hourly resistance. That's good. And we just closed. Now there's going to be a pullback. If you can hold this hourly, it might retest right here, the white line. See if it can catch a wick and go right back up. But that's a nice move for about 13 pips. Okay. Just that candle alone. But now, if we're still holding, we got to go through the motions again. 50%. You got to look for the 50% pullback. If it can hold like right there, that red line, because maybe it will build, and then maybe we can attempt to continue to move up to this red line. But that broke an hourly resistance, so here's your pullback. Right down to about 50%. Couldn't hold. It might come a little lower. Hopefully it can pick up some bids here. Look at US 30, it's getting rejected right there at that red. So We took the DAX buy and it was good for 13 pips, guys. Remember what I mean? This is more of an aggressive scalp. Okay, so 13 pips is great. That's what a nice little scalp is. Okay, but if you're still holding, now we got to watch the pullback. Watch it continue to break out. Maybe if it can get above here, because it originally got rejected right at that hourly. Do you guys understand why I took that trade and what I was looking for just to fill that zone? I was looking for 10 pips white line. It punched out. It gave me a bonus of 13. Do you guys understand that? Jason, you got it? Yeah? Okay. But now let's see the pullback. Okay. I bought right here, the break of that candle. Out with 11 pips, Mohamed. Good. Yeah. But let's just see now for if you're still holding or you got a trailing, like if you're still at break even, your break even's here. You're still live with a break even. Enrico, you got it? Good. Welcome from all the way from Chile. Welcome. Okay, so nice pullback. Okay, a little lower than 50%. Okay, maybe it came down to like the 618 down here. So now nice, beautiful. Okay, so if your break even is right here, you're still live. If you still are holding the trade and you got your stop loss down here, you're still live. You're giving it more room to breathe. Let's see now if it pulled back nicely. Let's see if it can pick up those bids like US 32 pulled back to 50%. Let's see if US 30 can break out of here and fill up to there. So you see what we're struggling with. We're struggling with this resistance point right over here. But if we can break out of here, we can continue to drive right up through here and take out these offers. Yeah, here we go. Okay, nice little punch right there. Okay, it got rejected again. So you see they took out the highs here and got rejected. So it's got to come back, pick up bids. See the order flow, the depth of market. It's much different in London how it is in New York. New York, there's kind of, you can see some bigger blocks like with 50. This is all evenly distributed, all of this volume here in London. This cumulative delta, it's still positive, guys. Okay, so it's still positive. So that's good for buy side. It's still positive, but it could dip down and come all the way back down in here. But we want to kind of hold this area. We don't want to break below here, because if we do, then we'll come back down to the baseline 0. But we want to hold this net positive buying volume, and then maybe with this we can continue to drive for new higher highs. Okay, this candle is going to close in 90 seconds on DAX. It rotated right down, picked up a wick. There is still bearish volume, but let's see if we can come back. And if we can close above the white line, we haven't closed above here in a long time. Okay, look at this last impulse. This was at 12:40 a.m. Eastern. That was the last impulse momentum we had at this white line hourly, and since then it got rejected. So now we're coming back up with London volume. So this could be, if we can close above here, we could start to accumulate more bids in the market, and maybe we're going to continue to drive here and also for US 30. Okay, that's a beautiful candle. Yes, here we go. So if we can take out the high with that hammer, there's the equal high. See those tweezers? Okay, so now kind of gets rejected at that equal high. It's going to rotate right back down, but now we got the volume above the white line. If we can close and hold above here, we're possibly going to continue to move bullish. Maybe we can grab 20 pips up to that red line on DAX. Guys, I'm not in the US 30 trade. I took DAX over here. Okay, so here's the close in 10 seconds. We came all the way down there. It was a little bit less than 50%, but still holding. Came all the way back up. It's a bullish pin bar. Okay, equal highs. Now it's probably going to come down red. Hopefully it holds ignited. Okay, if it can hold ignited, we're going to pop through here. No. Okay, so it broke the ignited hold. That's okay. We still have the hourly support right here. It could still build as a doji. Let's see. No. So it got rejected. Nope. They redistributed it down. Okay, so see those 3 equal high wicks? Got rejected there, rejected there, rejected there. So no new higher high, unfortunately, no new higher high. So when that happens, the market is going to pull back down. But we have to trust our last low, or 50% if it can still hold. It came down. That's still good. Higher low. Let's see if we can pick up those bids quickly and come right back up. maybe just break out a little more. Okay, so it's coming right back down to the VWAP. US 30, there's no buy on US 30. Got rejected at the red box and coming down. It's still building. Okay, still building, still building. Sorry guys, I will get to the other securities. I'll get to gold and everything like that. But sometimes when we get into a trade, kind of watch it. Unless you guys can watch it yourselves, I can go do gold. Some of you guys already scaled out of there. You got your 10, 12, 13 pips and dipped. But look at the market. Did it really break down? No, not yet. So we're going to test again the third time to break this. Hopefully we can break it. Third time's a charm. Let's go. Let's break this. And then maybe we can get up to that red line. Could be 20 pips up there. Okay. They broke a new high. Now let's get that volume to continue to follow. It's a nice hammer candle. Now it needs to be released. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. DAX is cooperating a little bit. Okay. So that extra move is about 15 points, but it made a higher high. 15 pips. But we got to watch where that volume again continues to move. As long as we can stay above this white line, we're above the hourly. Okay, see this white line? If we can hold like above here, then maybe we build above the hourly, and then more support will come in, more bids, and continue to push this move up to this next red line right up here. It's nice too if US 30 can break out of here too, because maybe then the German market will follow suit. Okay, they've kind of run very similar. Okay, but let's see if it can take out these highs. Same with US 30. Okay, but please guys, you guys got to manage your trades. Okay, I can't manage these for you. Okay, if you're happy with 13, 15 pips, number one, you should be at a break even or have a trailing stop loss. Okay, I'm gonna move over to gold, guys. I think we spent enough time on this. It's 4 a.m. too, so it's a new hourly candle that just opened. So this is where they can pin it. It's a new hourly candle. It made that new high. Now it might retrace all the way back down. We're in a ranging market right now, so don't expect 100 pip moves right now. You can see that we're just ranging. So if we can get 15 pips out of that move, that's great. We got 15 pips. Okay, because this is what can happen in a ranging market. 4 a.m. opens. I think the guys in Zoom know what I mean about these hourly switch ups is they come in, they take out a new high, and then they come all the way back down. And then what they're doing is they're coming to take out all the stops. They're coming like that nasty rejection. They know that there's some stops down in there from all of these buyers here, like you and I, and then they'll come down, they'll trigger us, and then maybe they might bring it right back up. But these normally happen on every 15, 30 minute or hourly. Okay, so if you're still holding, there's your break even, or that's kind of when I bought in. They didn't come all the way down there yet. So if you're still in here and you're still, look at that. That's a nice liquidity grab. But if this candle can come back again and close above the hourly, this green box and up here, then we might continue breaking out of here. Okay, so we closed right here, still with some bearish body, ignited, might continue push down, but we've got two rejection wicks still in here. So it's ranging right now, still holding. US 30 is building to possibly break out of here. So I'm hoping that US 30 can build and break out of here, and hopefully DAX can follow without breaking structure, and then maybe it might continue to push right through here. Are we still in DAX trade? Anyone holding? I like to know, guys. Are you guys holding? Did you guys scale out? Did you guys close? What are we doing right now? All out, Captain? Out, Ferdinand? Okay. Holding, Joshua? Okay, so if we're holding, kind of got to hold, we got to get this volume to close above this hourly white line. Okay, it's building, it's building, it's building. Okay, they came down a couple times, but didn't really break structure. Now we got to get this nice breakout now. If they can see how all the volume is building, it's still above the VWAP. We're still delta positive. Good, it's still building. Look at 211 from 190 now. So it's continuing to build good positive volume. Just needs to break out of this resistance. And it's this hourly white line. You know, same with US 30. It's struggling because it's a daily yellow line. Yeah, it's tough. Right here, it's an hourly resistance. Like I told you over here, the last time we attempted was that impulse breakout at 12:40 a.m. Eastern. So we came all the way down, London low, picked up all that volume. We're coming up now. Possibly now they could break this, guys. Okay, this will be a nice move if we can break out of here. This high, that's 20 pips, right up to 246 up here. But also if we can close above this white line, yes. Here it's building, it's building. All it has to do is kind of break out of here. See this yellow line I'm going to place right here? Okay, that was that previous high where all those buyers got trapped right here. And then it pulled down, it accumulated right back up, and it's building, it's building, it's building. But it needs to just break right out of here. Okay, they're really holding it down right now. Man, it's like it's a wall here that they're not allowing it to break through here. See, and when they don't allow US 30 to break through, they're not going to allow DAX to break through. Okay, so we have less than 2 minutes to go. If we can get good green volume closing again above the white line, then maybe we'll build off of it. It's at yesterday's high. Yeah, it's at a very critical area. Yeah, let's see. Okay, look at 1, 2, 3. Holy man, all of these wicks right here. Wow, they're really, really holding this down. So when you have multiple rejections, it's suggesting that the buyers are getting exhausted and offers are increasing. Okay, and then that's what happens. You try multiple times to break, it doesn't happen, then they push the market down. But as it comes down, if it's still accumulating these bids, the volume in that candle could come right back up. We need to see if it can close above this white line. If it doesn't, unfortunately, guys, then it's going to come all the way, possibly all the way back down to test down into pick up demand in this green box. So you're either at a break even or your stop loss, you're still live down here. Or you've already cashed out, you've scaled out. But I'm just trying to stay with this trade because I know that there's still some traders who are still holding in it. Okay, but you can see where like the buyers are trying. Like it's forming its bullish flag. Hasn't really broke any real critical levels down here. No real volumes closed down here, so it's still holding. It's just getting annoying. Like same with US 30. We're watching it, but nothing is happening right here. See how tight the volume is? You can see it right here. It's just really congested. It's really building a lot of transactions in a very tight area because this is an important area in the market. This is like a daily move for US 30, and this is a resistance point for DAX. Okay, we closed strong, bullish. Let's get this ignited candle and try and break 4 times now. Look at these wicks at this red line. Man, they're really holding this down. Okay, so if it pulls back, it's going to pull back into this green box, retest the white line hourly. If it can continue to hold in here, then they might release it. If not, guys, I think this play is going to end and it's going to come down, selling down. Okay, so came down again, cut a wick. Hopefully this is the one that can break out of here, flip. See how tough London volume can be to trade as well? A lot of traders think London is easy. It's not. Um, every every session is difficult, guys. Nothing is easy in these markets. Okay, so I think it's gonna fail. That's it. It's coming down. US 30 is failing. Okay, so tried multiple attempts, guys. Around 15 pip move. Sorry, 13, 15 up to there, and that's it. That's all the market could give us. Okay. What is this on the right? Bookmap. This is a live liquidity feed bookmap. It's a depth of market analysis. Rethrun wake you up when Dow does something. No problem. We'll wake you up. I don't think it's doing anything right now. Okay, guys. Do you guys mind if I look at gold and oil and we get off of this? Okay. So I did take that buy right there. It did come up. I got out on this move. I got out with 12 pips. What I've liked to held, yeah, the woulda, shoulda, couldas. It could eventually break out of here. But again, I can go in maybe another trade if it builds and it builds and it builds, and I want to get back in. I could enter right back in. But I kind of marked up this zone for you guys to understand, to tell you. 10 pips was up to this white line. It broke out a little further up to there for about 13. If you're still holding, you're still okay. Like nothing really broke down. That's where it entered. You could have your stop loss down here or even break even and you're still live. I exited myself with 13 pips. Okay, there. Oh no. Oh, here it is. Okay, see that nice rejection? Here's the hammer candle. Let's see now if they can release it. Guys, for you guys still holding, is anyone still holding? Because I like to know, guys. I like to provide the analysis if you guys are still holding. Nothing really broke down. You can take out this. Here we go. I hope it breaks for you guys, and then you get that 20 pip move up to this red line. And US 30 is getting ready as well. Antonio, you're still holding? Oh, okay. A lot of you guys are still holding. Okay. Okay, it's still holding above the hourly white line. Still holding above here. No volume close below here. Okay, so it's still looking good. Just flagging, but right here. This is where they gotta let this out. And then if US 30 can pop through here, I'm sure maybe DAX might move with it. It's building nicely. It came all the way down, picked up more and more bids. Now, let's see if it can break that high and go right up to 20 pips plus. And I hope it does for you guys. Here we go. We're going to make another attempt to take out this high. There we go. Okay. Now, like that's why sometimes I really love trading New York, because a move like this in New York will really pop and fill. Like London and the Asian session, it's tough. You got to there's not a huge volume in the market. Okay, so we got 60 seconds. We created a new higher high. Beautiful. Okay, it's looking good. Came down multiple times, picked up lots of liquidity, took out a new high. Now let's see if it can just fill it right up to that red line, 246. That's a good 20 pip grab from exactly this area right here. There we go. Congratulations to you guys that held. That's respect. Awesome, guys. Good job that you guys held. You guys got that? Okay. So that move currently is about 17 pips. Okay. Now you can have like a nice break even where you're up 15 to 17 pips, but just keep in mind this thing could come up and get rejected and come right back down. Okay. So if you're holding this, just continue to watch it. It made a new high. Let's see where this volume is going to close. Nice closing of the high. Here's that nasty red candle I just warned you about. Let's see if it comes down quickly, picks up a wick, and continue to move back up. Okay, we want to hold this white line, hourly support, and this green box. If we can hold this area, okay, that's a nice pullback. Came down red to the previous red line, this one, that we were having difficulty breaking 3-4 times. We broke it, so naturally that's where the retest wants to come down to. If it can hold, continue collect a few more bids. Maybe we take out this high right up to that red line. US 30 is still building. Flip. Beautiful. There's the flip hammer. No, but got to move with it. US 30 is struggling at this zone, guys. Okay, so if US 30 is struggling, DAX might retrace down a little bit, but DAX fortunately is still holding. That's it. Now you can see how it's coming down. Okay, so guys, I'm going to move over to gold and oil because we're not going to spend all day just looking at DAX here. Hopefully you guys are in a good situation where you've got a break even or you're in profit, scaled out. But that move, okay, was good for about 17, 18 pips. Okay, and you can't hold, like, you can't do this forever. Okay, it's failed multiple attempts up here, and that's it. That's the move. You know, it came back down. So now you got to go through those motions again. I know it sucks seeing this big red candle come down. It might trigger your stop loss. It might hit you at break even if you didn't do anything up there, but that was the move, guys. That's it. You know, that's all it allowed us to do. You could see even US 30. US 30 wasn't, we didn't even buy US 30. It didn't even allow us. So DAX, the only reason I went in DAX is because this candle closed above, retested, and that's where I bought right there. Okay, I didn't see any volume close above on US 30. That's why I took DAX. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to move over now. If you guys can please watch your own account. Okay. Let's all be adults here. Watch your own account. I'm going to go to gold and oil. Okay. Let's take a look at what gold is doing in London. Wow. Okay. So gold, nothing special right now. Okay. We're in a pennant. We're in a flag. Bullish. Okay. At a bullish move, flagged, higher low, continue, higher high. We're flagging. Okay, so let's start off with the daily, see what gold is doing. Okay, how many of you guys are aware that gold was selling off last few days? I'm sure you guys are. Okay, this was a critical level, 1975 in here. We kind of broke and we closed below it. Maybe we're going to pull back to 1975 and see if it holds as resistance. Okay, so let's take a look at what gold's been doing. Okay, over here, 2050, this is a critical area in the market for gold. It's a psychological level. Those 2 days wicks got rejected there. If we bring 2050 across, you can see here it got rejected, here it got rejected. This was that impulse break at that swap session that broke out to 2067. And I'm sure that all of you guys know our all-time high of gold is right over here. These two highs. That's our all-time high. Okay, right there and here. And what did we do when we came up there? We came all the way in there, got rejected, pushed down, came up again, lower high, and then they really pushed it down. This candle closed below like 50% of this bar, and we continue push down. Then all of these wicks. This was a serious area for gold, 1975. We lost it yesterday, so it closed below. And then today, we're starting off with a bullish daily candle. Okay, side by side, open close right here at 1957. Our low today is 1953. Again, 1950 is a psychological level for gold. 1950. There's a big block there. What's our high today? 1968. So this is our range today for gold. 1953, 1968. $15 move, that's 150 pips or 1,500 points. That's the range today, okay? So we opened, we came down, we broke, we got above our open. So let's locate that just in case today we do retrace down to 1957. We want to know that that's a critical level where yesterday we closed, today we opened right here. If we're continuing to push up, okay, you see where we might come back to our high. What is half of that red candle? Right there. Possibly, like from that body to there, just maybe a little higher. That's half. But also, if we continue, look at all these wicks and bodies and everything to the left. Important areas in the market for gold. Here, those two bodies, a wick rejected there, wick rejected there, a wick rejected there, okay? And then kind of above us, all of these wicks over here held the market as demand at that point. If we bring this across, maybe this is going to be the supply. Might push it down just a little bit more down to here. And that might be today. If we come up here, 1975, it might get rejected and come back down. Unless we can push out of here, then we're going to come up to 1981.82. Okay. And if gold maybe gets exhausted in New York and continue to take out these buyers, and then we come back down here and we take out some new lows, if we break 1950, okay, I'm going to put a green box on 1950, 1953 to 1950, just to tell you and give you a heads up that this is a very, very, very critical area in the market, okay? That could be a big block order waiting for bids in the market on a higher time frame. If we can't hold 1950, then it's breaking down to 1945 and then breaking down into these levels, 1940. You can see there are about $5 moves, 50 pip increments, and then right down there, 1935. Okay. Does any trading happen here? Pexi, we just got into a trade on DAX, but you got to chart before you can get into a trade. We can't just come on, say hello to everybody, and then we just buy and sell. You got to do some charting. That's important with trading. Okay, so daily candle, we opened, we came down, picked up a higher low, we came up, lower high, and we pushed down, still some bullish volume left in it. Okay, so let's break it down to the hourly now. Okay, so we are pushing up. There is a trend line moving on the hourly. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. This big bullish candle, this is when the futures market opens up at 2200. Okay, so we got a nice big bullish push. We've got hourly resistance right here that turned into support. Let's place this as a white line to let us know we got good hourly support holding at 1960, and we're continuing to come up to our daily high. It got rejected pre-London. We came up again, lower high, and now it's coming down red. So our hourly volume right now, London, pre-London, it's just consolidating right in here. Okay, so let's go to the 5 minutes. The overall trend of gold is, okay, it's very visual. You can see we are trending down from a higher time frames. Okay, we're making a little bit of a bounce off the bottom, off this demand zone, this 1952. It's making a little bit of a bounce. Let's go into the 5 minutes. Okay, this is gold now in the 5 minutes. How does it look to trade right now? Okay, it's trading from the daily high to the yellow. Let's measure this zone. Okay, always just measure your zone so you know what the range is if you want to trade in here. It's roughly 40 pips. Okay, $4 move. So it's good for, you can scalp in here, but you got to be very, very careful. Okay, so let's kind of locate maybe where the high is. Okay, so we're going to use this as some resistance going forward. We've got good demand holding at this daily area right over here. Not really breaking it yet. So this is the flag pattern. You can see now, okay, scalp wise, okay, this red candle that came down, retest about half of it. So if I'm getting ready to maybe scalp inside, okay, right here, let's place a red line. And then if we're lowering the offers, you can see that they're getting lowered right in here. Okay, so it's making lower highs. Okay, from the previous one, now it's lower. So again, if it comes back up and gold closes above here and retests this, it could push up to these wicks and to up here. If we measure the move, if we're going to take this buy, we're going to scalp this. Up to here is about 10 pips. Right up to these previous wicks, right up here, 4 wicks, that's 10 pips. If it comes up to the top, that's about 18 to 20, okay? If you do take that trade. If not, if this is too, again, this was what I said with DAX. If this is too aggressive for you, then just continue to wait it out. What we got to wait for is maybe a possible bigger move below here to sell the market. If it can close below here, continue to push down, close, maybe it will attempt to come down to the next hourly down there, but there could be a TP right here. Okay, and that might be 10, 15 pips. Measure the move so you know exactly from here to there. 20, 18. Okay. So from up here, you can see the market is pushing down. From over here, like 50% of this strong candle, or maybe that wick, if you want to kind of connect them, the market is still holding, okay? Right here. So it's a symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangles can either break bullish through here, or they can continue to move down bearish through here. Okay, so if this is that trade that you like to take here, that buy, gotta wait for it to break this trend again, and then watch for it to possibly take out that trend, push through here, close, maybe retap this, respect this area, and then maybe it will come up for those 10 pips up to these wicks, and then maybe up to that 20 pip range, and then we see what happens up here on gold at 1968. That's the daily high, purple line. Maybe it comes, breaks, who knows, maybe it shoots up to there. Okay, that's one possible path on gold. Guys, look at US 30. It just came right back up. Okay, so US 30 could be getting ready to break out as well. Okay guys, so that's my analysis on gold. We will come back to gold, revisit this, but it is in the symmetrical triangle. It could break out of here and continue to go bullish, or we could look for sells below here. If it comes back in here, consolidating in that neutral box. If this is too aggressive for you, then you can wait up above 1968 for buys. Okay. Keep this over here. We will do oil. Let's just revisit the indices. Look at DAX, guys. Okay, so you see where we entered right there. Okay, the red line. See how it came down 2 times. So everyone that entered here, including myself, that was where I had a break even. Okay, if I had a break even, that's it. So they came down, they tapped out all the break evens, and then look at it. It's a big green candle coming right back up. Okay, so if this again picked up all that liquidity down there and ready to break out, DAX is going to continue to make some new highs up here. Now let's get ready for also US 30. That might potentially break out of here. Could be an impulse, but it's building nicely. Still holding 50% in here. Right in here, still holding. And we look for the close above. Again, look at it. How many times are we trying to break this area? It's been a lot of attempts, a lot of failed attempts, so it had to come back down, pick up more volume, pick up more liquidity. It did naturally. It didn't really break any structure. Now it's trying again to break this resistance. Is anybody still holding the the DAX trade? Did that come down and tap you out at break even, or do you guys still have like your stop loss down here? And you guys are kind of monitoring this, watching it. Re-entered? Sir, you still in? Oh, you re-entered, Joe? Okay. Yeah, so there's a nice grab, close above. It's still holding above, volume above this box and this hourly. I hope this thing can just break out of here and just give you guys that move right there. Trillionaire, why is it whoever's doing signals saying the opposite? Because signals are AI derived. Okay, so I'm just a human here. I'm not a robot. So if that's saying opposite, I'm not in a trade right now. So I don't know what you mean. What is it saying? I have to look. So what is it saying? So DAX sell 16,240. Okay, so just give me a heads up when you see a signal. Let me know. So that 16,240 right here. okay? 16,240. Oh, right at that red line, okay? So below here, okay? So if you got a signal, it's to look for sells below, okay? So right now it's moving against here. Here it closed below and pushed down. Could have picked up 12 pips there, but coming right back up above 240. So what we can do is I'll change this line to a different color to give us a heads up that maybe we'll watch this. We'll go, how about this blue color, okay? So we'll watch it. So how about I get rid of this then? Maybe this is throwing you off. And also, okay, so the signals are also, did you check the time frame? We're trading 5-minute candles here. What is the time frame on the signals as well? Okay, and this is live trading, okay? So this is a little bit different than trading signals, but we can watch that area. So what we can do is like we can use 240 as some reference, but maybe if we're looking to short sell DAX, maybe below here, below that structure, okay, down into here. Okay, this is a short squeeze, okay? And I don't see any signals right now. So, you know, I'm trading a live market. So it's a little bit different than just looking at signals. Okay, anyways, let's get back to focus here, guys. Okay. Okay, and there goes Dow breaking out, okay? So all of that pent up volume, we held the VWAP. Remember what I was telling you guys the entire time? Cumulative delta is all positive, okay? So that's good. We don't have negative volume transactions. It's all positive. So that's a nice little break. I know it's an impulse break, guys, but sometimes there's a time and place when to take up impulse candles. Here it held 50% of this entire area, didn't really break, and now it pushed out, and there was the pop, and there it goes to the next zone, right up there. Filled from one yellow line, filled the imbalance to the next yellow line. Here's the imbalance from the yellow line coming up to there. So remember when I measured the move for you guys, I told you if you take this trade, you're roughly looking about 15 to maybe 20 pips up there. That move right now is 16, 17 pips. Okay, so obviously the sell signal here, okay, only right here. This candle I closed below and pushed down, but we got it. If I'm looking for a sell, like just looking at this structure, I'm going to be below the hourly. Okay, I want confirmation. You see this big green box? I want to be below there if I'm looking for a sell. Maybe even below there, okay? Because I'm not going to short a train that's moving right now. Okay, this thing might want to come up to the daily high and test up here. If it comes back down, yeah, then I'll entertain a sell, but not right now. Okay, this is still bullish. It's an ignited bar continuing to push. Okay, so that signal thing just threw me off, guys. Okay, just 1 second, because what I had was I had the bullish again. I had it where we bought in. It's okay. Okay, we'll revisit this. Okay, I'll set an alert here in case it comes back down. And I'm not looking at signals too when I'm live trading. I just want you guys to know that. Okay, so when you guys tell me this, kind of throws me off. My mindset was buy. My mindset was buy, not sell. Okay, and look at now the release of DAX and US 30. Okay, so you see, guys, right over here, this is when I bought in, right here. Okay, but you see what this market does? Before they're going to do the big move, they'll come down and take out all the break evens. Okay, because they know a lot of traders bought right here where I did. And look at where they came down 2 times, right back down to take this area out, take out all the break evens, and then there it goes. So, you got it. That's why I was saying, if you guys still have your stop loss below here, you guys are still live. Okay, you guys are doing good. Now, a move like that, you guys are laughing. Okay, so from there, guys, I'm just measuring the move. I know some of you guys are still in it. That's approximately almost 30 pips right now. Okay, that's the purple daily high. If it can come up there. Look at now, we've got the offers coming in the market. So even US 30, nice little impulse break through there. Okay, could get rejected and come back down, but that's an impulse imbalance fill strictly for 20 pips. Not 50, not 100, 20. Fill that zone. Make a decision now. You either go to break even or you scale out up here by taking 50, 60, 70, 80% out in profit, or you hope that you can break this big supply area, because we haven't broke this area since right before midnight, and continue push up here. Okay, so let's go back, guys. Okay, please, guys, if you can, watch your own trades. I'm gonna go do oil. Okay, look at gold. What's gold doing? Anybody hop in on gold here? Okay, so it broke that symmetrical triangle, came up. Now what we got to do is flip this red box to green, just in case there's pullbacks, which there probably could be. Okay, as long as we can still hold the green box, we're okay. Gold pulled back a little bit, caught a wick. Now it's trying to break these equal highs, and if it can move up to these wicks, remember I told you that's a take profit level from right here for 10 pips. Okay, 9.5. If it can come a little higher, 10 pips. But we're looking for the bigger move to come back up to here. Guys, US 30 is just, this is a breakout. Okay, here we go. There goes DAX, guys. So I'm not sure why we were looking for a sell. Okay, delta volume, I thought I made this clear, is net positive. Remember we were down here around 200. Now we got above 300, 313. They're releasing all of that. All of these transactions were net positive transactions. That's good. Buy side. Here's your move. Here's your move. Is anybody in US 30 or DAX still? Okay. There's 35 pips on DAX to the daily high, guys. That's a purple line. Daily high. Look to the left. Last time we were kind of up here was right before midnight. Okay, potential double top. Yes, Tristan, you got it. Okay, so right there, you see what I'm doing? Like putting a red box right at that daily high. Okay, potential double top could get rejected, but if it breaks, where could it go? Look, I have no idea where it could go because we've never been up here for a long time. We gotta go to a higher time frame. Okay, I have nothing on the 5 minutes. Okay, see this purple line? Let's go to the 15s. Anything? No. Let's go to the 30s. No, nothing. Let's go to the 1 hour. Nothing. Let's go to the 4 hour. Here, this is the only time we can see volume come through here. Let's look at the date. When did we break through? Here, this purple high. These days were Wednesday, January 5th of 2022. This is the start of the new year. After everyone was partying for New Year's, 2022, the start of the new year. This is when we had that bullish move. I remember this when we were trading US 30 here. Look at now. Okay, so this is where we are. Purple line. Let's locate this area right there. Bodies 280. 16,280. That's where we could potentially go. If we want to see more price action in between here, right here, 272. Right here. See those bodies? Okay, now I know for the next move where this thing could possibly move. Let's go to the 5 minutes again. Okay, so you see above here, see where I just placed that red box? Okay, so if we continue today, right there, that red line, 272, and the next one, 280. And then there's our daily 292, okay? Tristan, could be a sell of the year. Yeah, it could be. It could be. But it could also just squeeze a little more up there. But guys, sorry, for DAX, guys, that's a full take profit. Okay, you have to reward yourself up here. If you were in that buy and you never got caught on that break even, you had your stop loss down there and you're still live, that came all the way and filled up to the daily high. That's a proper take profit of 35 pips. Okay, so please guys, if you took that, you got to do your thing up there. And US 30 broke, okay, impulsively broke out, got rejected. Now it might be building inside here. So with this red box, got to go green just in case it pulls back. Maybe we can hold this demand there. We haven't even retested this area once yet, okay? It just broke right out of here and continued moving. So it might have to come back to retest for verification and make this area valid. So it might have to come down and pick up the bids in there, and maybe it rotates back up. If it loses this, it's going to come back down into the box. We're still looking for short positions below there sometime today, but right now it's not happening. Okay, so let's just move over, guys. Let's finish gold and oil. Okay, so gold broke out of that symmetrical triangle, came up for 10 pips, still holding this area, might need to build and continue to come up to here. Okay, so let's finish off oil. Dow never closed above. Peter? No, it didn't. So that was an impulse candle, and that was the retest candle that moved a little bit more for about 5-10 pips, but it closed above, but we didn't get a retest. What do you mean Dow never closed above? Above this area or above that area? Because it did close above this area, but we didn't get the official retest. We got to be talking the same language here. Do you mean it didn't close above this red box area? Got rejected there? That was, remember I told you guys, over here, if this is not your style, if this is too aggressive in here, I said wait up here. So if you're waiting up there, you're waiting for volume to close up there. It didn't. If that's what you're talking about, you're absolutely correct. It came up there and got rejected and now pushing down. Okay, but you see now it's coming down to test the breakout area of right here. Okay, guys. So let's do oil. Get our charts ready for New York. What time is it? 4:45. Holy, you're waiting for 50 pips on DAX. Okay, just careful what you wish for. Okay, I'm just saying that in a good way, So if you're not happy with 35, what could happen is this is a daily high. This thing could easily come back and just destroy this area. Okay, so 50 pips, you're looking for up to the top of that trend line and up here. So you need a lot of volume to get you up there. Because remember, I went all the way back to 2022 to find those physical areas. So you need a lot of volume to continue populate, because this thing is going to come tumbling down. Okay, so careful what you wish for, guys. 35 pips, but you want 50. Sometimes when you get greedy, the market will humble you real good, and then all of your 35 pips will disappear that you had. I'm trying to say that in the nicest way, but just be careful what you guys wish for. When you get greedy, these markets will humble you real quick. I've been there, I've done it. Believe me, I wanted 50 on a lot of trades, and I ended up with break even on a lot of them. But that's up to you guys. Got to manage your own accounts. Yeah, I agree with that statement 100%. Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered in these markets. So, but if you can stomach those pullbacks, and hopefully they hold, yeah, you will get your 50 pips, but you got to stomach those pullbacks. Maybe you're on a different time frame. Maybe you're looking on higher time frame. Maybe that's my bad. Maybe but scalp wise, like on the lower minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes, sometimes 35 pips is an excellent scalp move. And but maybe you're looking on the higher time frames. So maybe you are looking for 50 pips, but maybe your time frame is a little bit different than scalpers. So I hope you get that 50 pips. Okay, daily for oil, guys. Normally when we're doing our top down, we all know here, March 31st, okay, close on a Friday over the weekend. This is what you get with gold and oil over weekends. A lot of news can happen over the weekend, and then there's these big gaps in the market. So OPEC announced a production cut in crude, and we opened up here on a Sunday night over $81. Okay, so that was a big gap. Then they continued to squeeze it up to 83, $84. Guys, this is a monthly supply area all the way back from December 1st of 2022. That's where crude, $83. That's our monthly supply. They continued to push it down, and we filled that gap easily, and they just really took it down. Look at this wick, $63. This was a beautiful buy opportunity when we took out the previous low, and it came to a big demand area right over here to the left of the chart back in August of 2021. Last time we've seen $63 or less a barrel of crude. So that was a good opportunity to maybe get a nice swing position in the market if you guys are swing traders. And then what do we do? Bullish pin bar, come right back up. Again, Friday, here's a Friday, gap up over the weekend. And what do? We filled the gap, continue to come down. 50% of this bullish candle, it's holding $70 on the dot, holding. And now we're continuing to build. We're kind of consolidating on crude for the last couple weeks. Okay, so let's just go through our motions. Again, this big candle was Wednesday this week. Strong candle came up, rejected over here, come down, close at $72.75. We opened, lower high, push down, roughly 50% of the body. We came back up yesterday. We closed right here. Today we opened, short wick to the low. It came right back up to test yesterday's close, and it got rejected. So this is where we are now, $75.25. $72.25 for crude. Here's our low of the day, purple. Here is our high of the day, purple line, 72.75. Okay, so exactly 71.75, 72.75. It's a dollar move, 100 pips on crude. Okay, what about now where we're at? We are roughly 50% of yesterday's body. Okay, so let's place a yellow line right now, right here. Exactly 50% of that body. So if we continue moving up today, okay, bullish. Maybe we are going to continue to fill this wick, come back up to our high of the day. Maybe we break out of here. If we have a breakout, yeah, we can go up 5-6 pips right up to, yeah, but we're looking for the bigger move on the daily. So we're looking to come up to maybe 73.25. Wednesday's high up here. And then if it can continue to push, we break out, we're going to target these bodies, $73.50. And then we're going to find where our official supply is. 50% of this big body right there, and we're going to take into account those two breakout wicks. So we're going to place our box right here. Supply. Okay, right below $74. Okay, you see here where it came 50% of this big red candle. See where these bodies got rejected and pushed down. Retested, pushed down. Came up, lower high. If we do come up here, we're going to assume that it's going to continue to go back down if it comes up here. Okay, unless it can break out and go. If it can break out and go, we're going to come up to these levels right here. And start to see where we're going to come up to. Okay, but right now we got to focus on, we came up, we got rejected. Now if it pushes down, let's say we exhaust today this body. We come down, we take it, selling pressure continues to increase, we come down, come back to our low of the day, we break $71.45, 50 cents right here. And then I want to find kind of where my daily demand is. It's inside here. Okay, there's this area right in here, below here, holding. Maybe that's where my daily demand is. We can watch, maybe we have a bounce. Maybe it comes down here today, get a wick, or inside here and goes right back up. If it breaks below here, then we're going to push down to $70.70 right there, and then continue to push down the bottom of this range right there, $70. Okay, so that's how it is on the daily. We're just consolidating here. Green, red, green, okay, is if this was 5-minute candles. We are just consolidating. These are daily candles, so daily candles too can consolidate. Now what we do is we dissect these by going into 1 hour, 60 minutes. Okay, so we got this double bottom right here with this higher low. When did it happen? Okay, yesterday, 2 p.m. in the afternoon when we were trading. We were looking at US 30 at that time, pulled back right into here. Here's the futures market, 2200, big bullish move on oil. We continued to come up. Here's 2 a.m. pre-London. Here's London, so that's our high, daily high. Look at all of the hourly resistance up there, okay? If you look to the left of the chart, look at all of these hourly rejections. There's that impulse one. Did any volume close above there? No. So that's an hourly resistance area. You can have a red box identifying that area. What happened since then? This 4 a.m. candle ignited red on oil, coming down, broke. Okay, let's see if this is going to close in 7 minutes below this yellow daily. If it does want to continue push down, let's identify 50% of this green body. Where is that? Okay, I'm not guessing. Looking here, bodies, wicks, that's roughly 50% of the body. Let's go a white line. Now we've figured out where our hourly support is, right here. We have an hourly trend line, okay? From right here, continuing to push up, and that's your trend line. Still respecting the trend. Now, let's see into the 5 minutes, maybe some possible setups. How is it moving now in the 5 minutes for scalping? Okay, so it came up to that hourly, rejected, came up again, rejected, came up again, lower high, lower low, came up. So you can see all the selling pressure is absorbing all of these buyers. It broke it down, coming right through here. So what we can do is 50%, guys, okay, of this red candle move. Look at how it lines up perfectly with structure to the left right here. Right there, that was resistance. Resistance turned into support. Now resistance, half of that red body candle. Let's bring it across. There's our resistance. Okay, so here's a double bottom. Continue come up. If you want to trade inside here, measure the move. From here, if we take a buy and it comes up to here, we're looking about 15 pips. If it can come up to the top of the red box, 25 to 30. Okay, if it builds down here. So what we can do is, if volume closes above 50% of that bearish red candle right over here and we close above, again, maybe we'll take it up 10, 15 pips up to here, maybe 20 to 30 up here. Okay, if it closes above, gives us a nice retest, or it's building and it might be an impulse candle. Okay, it's how it's building too. But what we're looking for is, we're looking for candle to break and close above. Maybe in the next hour we might get another push coming back. Okay, now we've just figured out where our low is, right here. So let's identify this on the chart. Right over here, holding. That's our previous low that's holding. What do? We are bouncing. So we are consolidating now. Right here. At this critical yellow line, that's that daily level. So we are consolidating here. So if we have to let it continue to trade in here, let it trade, let it accumulate. Maybe it might release it back up here, or it's going to continue selling down and we're going to break this support line, take out this hourly support and that trend line. And maybe we drop down to oil's daily low, the purple line. Okay, so we can wait later on. We can, when we're leading into New York, maybe 6 a.m., that might be a move. Okay, so that's oil. What is it doing right now? Could be maybe like a head and shoulder pattern, a bigger one, where it's this entire zone is left shoulder. Here's your head. This could be the right shoulder at some point when it breaks down. Could be the dump later on in New York. We could see down in here. Okay, that's one possible path that it could go, but right now it's pushing maybe above. Okay, so we're going to keep oil beside gold right over here, guys. Okay, there goes gold breaking down. Okay, so again, 10 pips. I right there to those wicks. I told you guys, if you're an aggressive scalper, that's just 10 pips. That's it. You got to understand. That's where I exactly did this, guys. 10 pips showed you. That's it. You know, it could move 20 if it gets more, but no, 10 pips and coming right down, back down into here, coming back up. So you can watch for volume to close below there to sell. If not, you're right back in this consolidated box. If it comes back above here again, we can look for another buy on gold. Now maybe it needs to pick up more volume, come back, close above here again, retest this, then we'll claim those 10 pips and maybe 10 more up to there for a new higher high. Okay, and guys, in the Zoom, I'll give you guys these charts 1 second. Okay, so you should have 2 TradingView links in there. Okay, let's go check out the indices. We're still popping, guys. Okay. Yeah. Oh, who was it that said the 50 pips? Sorry, I forgot your name. But yeah, congratulations, man. You got your 50 pips. Good read on that. Okay. So it came down, right back down there. Hopefully that didn't get you taken out of the trade, and it came right back up, and there you go, 50 pips. Excellent. Okay. US 30 broke, retested this, and now possibly going to continue to come up and come up to that daily high. So you're up 65 pips. Congratulations, guys. Yeah. So no kind of sell signal. This was bullish. This was a lot of cumulative volume. Yeah, guys, if you can hit the likes, guys, thank you. I think we had 250 viewers. If there's only 100 likes, guys, you know, like, do you guys not enjoy what we're doing here, or just you guys are lazy to hit a like button? What is it? Just mutual respect. We're not charging you anything on YouTube. We're not asking you for anything. Well, yeah, I am asking you for a like. As long as you're getting good content, as long as you're getting value out of this. If this is not good for you, then don't like it. No problems. Oh, he said 500 pips, not 50. No, I think he said 50. 50. But anyways, it came right up to, okay, guys. I don't count, like, you know, pips. When I look at structure, okay. So it broke the daily high right here, and it came right up to that trend line. Okay, remember we had the trend line right up here, the bigger hourly trend line, and it came right up there. Okay, and it gave you a nice extended break and then push down. So that move is total of 55, 53, 54 pips. That's a good move. Have a trailing stop loss in the market if you can, guys. That's the best thing. If you get a cushion of over 50 pips, have a trailing stop loss. Okay, so we're getting ready. 5 a.m. Here we go, guys. 20 seconds, and we have a new hourly candle. They're kind of pinning US 30 down. Rejection there, came up higher, took out the highs, and another rejection. So possible sell could be below that green box at 5 a.m. If they bring US 30 down into here, we could possibly look to sell below here. Could possibly look to sell below here. If you're still in buys, okay, hopefully it builds and continues to break out of here. Okay, but you guys see over here why kind of I was leaning towards a buy side was this nice indicator, cumulative delta volume. Okay, it helps out a lot because we can see all of the net transactions from this point in time. A lot of it was all positive. Okay, so even though we had these pullbacks, they were healthy pullbacks, was net positive. We didn't really break any structure, picked up good bids, and that's why it continued to move up a little bit, still pulling back, but still cumulative volume is positive. So you got to stomach these pullbacks and these building, but DAX was the better trade in my opinion compared to US 30. DAX, it came before, like US 30 was inside here. DAX actually closed above this zone we were watching. It gave that nice, beautiful retest, and then that's where it was a nice break. It went up initially, but then we pulled back. Here's where it can take out all break-even traders. Naturally, that's what the market wants to do, is it wants to take out all break-evens or some tight stops out of the market before it makes its next big move. So it was very strategic what happened there with the market. And that's where they picked up that liquidity, stopping out a lot of traders who bought in here these moves and took them out and continued. But you can always add another position if the market is moving in your direction that you believe it's moving to. Okay, always trust your analysis. Okay, that's my advice for everybody. Your analysis is the best. Always trust your gut. Okay, US 30 or oil. Okay, we don't want to trade inside here. Not the best time to trade. We'll wait for something above here. We'll wait for something below here. Gold. Okay, this is gold. Welcome to gold. Coming up, back down, coming up. I like to trade gold more 7, 8, 9, 10 a.m. as opposed to this time in London. Do you guys want to look at GBP USD or any Forex pair? Would you guys like to look at one of those? No, I don't want to do AUD USD. Not for me. We need something that has to do with like the London market. So any any British pairs, Euro pairs, things like that. Um, GJ guys? Okay, I see a lot of you guys are GJ. Let's do GJ. Let's switch it up. Let's do something different. Okay? Keep an eye also on gold, guys. Don't like I know well, I don't have to tell you guys. I know you guys are watching gold probably more than me, but if gold can come back, didn't really break here, inverted hammer coming back up with a strong bullish candle. If it can come back up here and close above 1966, 1966.50, it might come back up, take up that high, those 10 pips, and then run back up to here to 1968. So keep an eye also on gold. We'll move over here and we're going to do GJ. Sorry guys, I just don't want to mess up a chart. Let me just open up one more. 1 second, guys. Okay, GJ. Ooh, like this is not the greatest, guys. Okay, so we'll make some sense of this. Okay, GJ, this is not the greatest. Oh, Huli, that's who it was. Congratulations on that DAX, Huli. I think it was you that said 50 pips. Congrats if you got that. 500 pips, maybe that was a stretch, but 50, congratulations, brother. Good call on that. Ugly candles, very ugly candles. Oh my goodness. You guys are actually want to look at this? Whoa. Okay. Let's check it out, guys. 500 ticks, yes. Okay, so daily, like for myself, okay? Maybe I have to do a top-down analysis for myself because I haven't traded GJ in weeks and months. So it's been a long time even I've looked at the chart. So I don't want to just trade those garbage 5-minute candles when I have no idea what's going on. So I got to do a top-down for myself and for you guys too. So let's take a look at what's going on. Like me, I have no idea where this thing, how it's been moving, but let's just see. What was this big move over here? October 31st, 2022. A big high up here. This is where we're transacting right now. 172.20. Okay, so this is an important area. And then since then we came all the way down. We've been rotating all the way back up. Now it gets interesting. Okay, so we have this big bullish candle Friday, April 28, near the end of the month. We continued to come up to these highs. Okay, so we pulled back. Did we break any of the support level? No. Came right back up, lower high, came back down, and we're pushing up. So now I can see we're still holding good momentum. We got nice bullish candles starting Friday. This week, Monday, we pulled back. Tuesday, Wednesday, strong day. And then we've had some pullbacks to roughly 50% of Wednesday's candle. Okay, so any security, any time frame, it doesn't matter. Price action is the same with whatever you're doing. So let's just go through the motions. Let's find our daily high today. 172. What are we? 172.12 area. Let's find our daily low today. 171.23. Roughly 50% here. Okay. So right away when I see like 50%, see these wicks? They acted as resistance right here, resistance right here. If I bring it across, 50% of Wednesday's body. Let's draw a green box here. Just in case we ever transact back in here, it's holding as support. It held yesterday, bounced up. Today it came down and bounced up, so it is holding here. If we do come down later today and we break the purple line and this green box, we're going to drop. GJ is going to drop. Where will it drop down to? Let's just see logically where will it drop down to. Maybe down to these bodies. Okay, let's place a yellow line here. 170.61. Okay, if it continues to push down, maybe down to these bodies, 170.16. Okay, and then again, if it continues to push down, where would it go? Maybe down to these bodies. Okay, so that's good enough for bear side. Right now, we came down, we cut a wick. So it's coming up right now. Okay, where could it come up to? Let's take a look at maybe these bodies right here. This is an important area and structure. 171.70. Okay, that's one area. We could be coming up there. If we continue to push up, there's our high of the day. But look to the left. Okay, so we've got that one wick that they rejected hard. Okay, so let's place our supply right above there, just in case we come back in here. And then let's look to the left. Okay, so look, if I have that supply right there, that big wick came right into that box and got rejected on October 31st, Halloween 2022. If we look back in the past, you know, I can bring this box all the way across and look at other times where it came through here. February of 2016, guys. Okay, do you guys understand this? This is 2016. What year are we in right now? 2023? That's 7 years, 8 years ago. Okay, so that was the last time. Yeah, 2023-ish came around there, something like that. And look at, we came up here again, 2022, they rejected it. Are we not coming up again? They rejected it right over here, May 2nd this year. And look at, we're coming up again and they've rejected it. So it's safe to say, guys, this is a yearly supply, okay? From 2016. This didn't just become supply last week. Okay, this is a big critical area. All of you guys that trade GJ, how many of you guys are aware of this? Or is this just fresh news to you guys? Okay, so if we break above here, where could we go? Let's find out. Okay, historical data. I'm asking you guys a serious question. You guys that trade GJ, I don't trade it too much. How many of you guys are aware of this? Your resistance is from, look, 2016, and the next time is 2014. How many of you guys were trading back then? Some of you guys were young puppies back then. Okay, so let's see here. If we continue breakout, maybe we're going to break out 172.85. Let's find some critical daily areas now. Right up here, yellow line. Continue to go through the motions. Right here, yellow line. So if we start pushing, this is where our targets could be. And then Continue. Look at those equal. Look at tweezer tops too over here. Look at a tweezer top from February 3rd, 2016, and a tweezer top of January of 2016. Guys, price action is king. Okay, you don't need too many indicators on your chart when you got price action. Come up here, and then now look at where they pinned it. They pinned it right here. Look at the exact psychological number, 175 on the dot. Okay, not making this stuff up, guys. This is price action. Now, we found our bigger supply above us, February of 2016. Let's bring this big red box across. Look at it, how it was demand over here. Turned into demand in 2015. Right there, turns into supply. Let's bring this into the future. Okay, all the way where we're trading. Over here, okay? So now, you see what I'm building? I'm building the grid. I'm building the levels above us. If we ever do at some point, next week, next month, next year, 10 years from now, okay, maybe we're going to have the same conversation and it's 2033. And we're going to be like, holy shit, they turned 2023 into demand and all of a sudden we're trading up here. Okay, that's how trading works. New all-time highs, higher highs, it goes to levels, new levels, levels of supply turn into demand, things like that. So see now on the daily where we're ranging. We're ranging in between this area. We've got our supply up here, some demand holding here. Inside trading. Now, let's not just sit on the daily. Let's move to hourly. Okay, now here's our 60-minute candles. Now we see how everything is moving. So we closed above here. Nice close, 10 a.m. Continued to push up. Couldn't break. Pull back. Look where we pulled back. Again, nice buy opportunity. We made a new higher high, but when it came up there, rejected. Came back again. Couldn't break. All equal highs. Pretty much guarantee you that there's bearish divergence. Do you guys know what hidden divergence is? This is what's called hidden bearish divergence. It's where we're making equal highs, all in here, equal highs, but kind of the strength is decreasing. You can see it decreasing. So it's kind of giving you foreshadowing that maybe the market is going to start to sell off, which it did. So it sold off. Now, this is where we're trading. It came back down in here. Last couple hours. Here it is. London came down, respected, closed. 4 a.m. opened, came down, respected, came up, closed. Right now, came down. Did we hit 50%? No. Okay, so see this wick right over here? That was holding 50% of this big bullish candle. So let's identify this. This green candle, there was the retracement right down there. Let's make this a white for hourly support. Okay, so if we ever come back down here, we're looking to hold hourly support down here. Right now, okay, we're equal highs are hourly right now. You can see this London's high is right there, 171.58. We're coming right back up to test maybe London's high, but we got rejected. So other hourly support are maybe these critical bodies right now in the market, right here. Okay. No, I don't want the red line. I want a white line. I'm sorry. Right here. White. We have a body, a wick. And now if we can stay above 171.50 psychological area, we might still be pushing up. Okay. This might be making its first leg where it came down and coming back up. Okay. But we might encounter some resistance at some point because we are trending bearish. We got a lot of supply above us. So this might just be an hourly pullback and then it's going to push right back down. Okay. So what we got to do is we got to find where our neckline is. Where's this thing going to start to find maybe a little bit of resistance? And we can already see it's finding resistance right here and here. So let's draw like a red box now because we're going to go down to the lower time frames. Okay. So we can see resistance is right here in the market. Let's go to the fives. And here's those, oh my God, look at these gross candles. How do you guys trade this shit? Oh my goodness. Guys, this hurts my eyes looking at this. How do you guys honestly trade this garbage? Like, do you guys see why I love like US 30 and DAX? Like, look at these moves. Like, nice moves. Whoa, like, look at this. This, guys, I don't mean to disrespect GJ, but oh, this thing is nasty. Okay, but anyways, it is making higher highs, a lot of wicks. It's very erratic. Okay, that's what it is. But it will get cleaner volume as we get more into New York and things like that. But look at all the impulse breaks. Impulse here, impulse here, impulse here, broke down. So we're coming right back up. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if it's going to be another impulse break up to here. Okay. So what I want to see is if GJ breaks above here, is it going to come up here and get rejected and push back down? If it pushes back down below here, maybe we can short this thing. Okay, let's see, because we know it's approaching hourly resistance. It's coming up. RSI is strong, so maybe we don't want to short this thing right now. We don't want to short something that has a lot of strength. So what I'll look for is below this hourly. Like if it retraces down here, gets rejected, maybe I'll look for a sell to take it back down to there, maybe back down to the daily low down there. Okay, so I will be looking for a potential sell on this thing. Here it's turned into resistance, turned into support right here. Okay, so I'll be looking, if I'm still awake here, watching this thing, maybe I'll look for something below here. Okay, because I want to see how it's going to react up here. Yeah, it's breaking out, but this could also be a strong push. So if it closes above here and retests this, you can continue buys. You can continue into the buy. But over here, we have a lot of congestion. We got a lot of rejections here. So this is the impulse candle that is breaking out of here. It's breaking out. Maybe if it pulls back, we flip this zone green, then yeah, you can continue to possibly buy up here and maybe take it up to that daily. Okay, so right now this is the impulse candle that's breaking out. It's breaking out as I was doing the chart. Okay, so it is breaking out, but this is still an impulse. Why? Because this was an impulse candle that broke out green and got rejected hard. This was a green candle, got rejected here. This was a green candle that got rejected there. This was a green candle that got rejected here. This right now is a green candle and it's got a little bit of a wick. It might get rejected. There's still 90 seconds to go on it. Still a lot of time. Okay, but man, like this is not the greatest to be scalping, guys. Okay, so I thought maybe when you guys told me GJ there was something nice to look at. Can I define impulse candle? An impulse candle, good question, good question. An impulse candle is a body that's breaking through either resistance if it's bullish or support if it's bearish. It's breaking through and before the candle closes. So holy, you know how we're trading 5-minute candles right now? So in this 5 minutes, this candle, it came up green, but it maybe in the first 1 minute or 2 minutes. And then when you wait for finally for it to close, it got rejected and it closed down here. So impulsively it broke out, but no volume closed above that resistance point. So that's this right here live. This is an impulse candle breaking out as I'm explaining it. Okay, see how there's 19 seconds to go. It came up real nice and bullish up here, but then it got rejected and pushed down. So that's why we're watching to see where it's going to close. If it just came up there and got rejected, that's an impulse break. It just came through, but there was more offers and then it got pushed down. So did we close above this previous high? No. So this is an inverted hammer. No volume really confirmed that we closed above there. So now the market could reject this and come right back down. So this is what gets a lot of traders caught. They go in on an impulse. They get excited because they see a green candle, and then the market reverses on them. FX Bank, GJ is easy to trade on 30 minutes and above. Good. Guys, FX Bank says GJ is better to trade on 30 minutes. So maybe it's not the best to be scalping on 5 minutes. Maybe we got to look at 30 minutes or 15 minutes, and then it will clean up all of that a noise that we have on the 5 minutes. So yeah, so if you guys want to look at higher time frames, Forex is sometimes better to look at higher time frames, 15 minute, 30 minutes. Okay, maybe make more sense of it. When you start looking for 5 minutes, yeah, you see how kind of noisy it gets. And then a lot of traders who are trading Forex don't understand that like a 5 minute candle, a good candle bar is about 6 to 8 to 10 pips. A lot of traders are looking for 20 to 30 to 50 pips. So scalping is not good for lower time frames on Forex if you don't understand what you're doing. Okay, but yeah, to reiterate, that's an impulse break. Nothing confirmed above, so now it's selling back below. Okay, so we have to wait for volume. That's an impulse. Okay. It broke out with no confirmation of the volume closing above. So it came up here, but it encountered offers and it went down. Just like here. Okay, guys. So we're going to get off of GJ. You guys can, if you guys can continue to watch this. Guys in Zoom, I'll give you guys this chart. I'm not a big fan of trading this type of stuff, especially scalping it. But everybody has their own favorites. Okay, so let's go back to our main charts. Let's see what Ms. Jones and DAX are doing. Okay, so DAX pushed up again. Okay, right up to here. Hopefully, you guys, okay, are not getting too greedy. It approached almost the daily area, 60 pip move, and now they pinned it, and now it's coming down. Okay, so now for possible sells, this is the daily area we're retesting. Okay, so this is demand. Okay, if now, okay, we were originally looking for a sell below there, but if this thing can close below here, then maybe we're going to take it back down to the original area right over here. Okay, and maybe we might consolidate in this range. Okay, but do you guys see where? Remember where I got these red lines from? I went all the way back 272. The next one was kind of 281, so we broke a higher high, but got rejected. So these were targets, guys, up here. What is US 30 doing? Are we closing above? Remember I was saying look for a buy above there. Okay, these are impulse candles. Impulse, close below. Impulse, close below. Impulse, close below. Now they're pushing down. 3 equal rejections. No volume closed above here, so there's no confirmation of a buy up here. It was just trading this tighter range right here. Right there. That's it. Okay. So guys, the markets are really slow right now. Okay. So maybe we have to wait for 5:30, 6 a.m. But also we could look for a possible close below here and a sell for US 30 below here. Now you see, guys, if you get greedy, scalping the market can come right back down real fast. It could come down and go right back up. It's you got to swallow that pill if you're trading like this. Okay, so let's look at gold and oil. Gold, it's garbage. Okay, guys, this is not the best area to be trading. Okay, but just watch what it's doing. Is it forming a double bottom? Maybe. Okay, one bottom, there's the neckline, two bottom. Okay, so you got to follow this. Is it going to come back and close above here? Close and retest and then shoot up. Oil is moving. Okay, oil is a buy. How many of you guys got in oil? Okay, there's oil. Okay, perfect. Oil came up green, closed above, flipped this box green. How many of you guys are doing this? Okay, don't wait for me to do all this for you. Okay, it closed above, flip it, there's the retest. You can buy, stop loss below here, and pushing up. Okay, that's a scalp, guys. This is not like a swing trade where we're looking to hold this into 2 weeks from now. That's a 18 to 20 pip scalp right through there. If you guys want to learn how to scalp the markets, you guys got to have a scalping mindset. Okay, I know a lot of guys want to get in the trade here and then hold this till next week. If that's what you're doing, that's your style. But this is scalping the market. You're looking just to scalp small little zones, 10, 15, 20 pips. Get in, get out. Gurnip, how often do I transfer my profits from my trading account to my personal account? Weekly, weekly. I do weekly withdrawals every Friday. Gurnip, at the end of the day today, I'm already requesting my weekly. It's like a weekly paycheck. I pay myself weekly. Um, Hopefully, everyone can do that too, guys. Even a small amounts are good. You just learn how to do it. It's good. Even if you're just withdrawing a small amount, you're just learning how to do it. You're teaching yourself. You're rewarding yourself. Get in the habit of doing that. Okay, it's good. And understand, like, if you make, let's say, for example, I'm just using numbers. Let's say you made $100 this entire week trading. Okay, be proud of it. Withdraw that money. Go out and buy yourself some nice dinner for the weekend. Go take your wife and kids out. Do something nice. You know what I mean? Make sure you reward yourself from trading. It's a lot of traders just keep it in their account and it's unrealized. And before you know it, one red candle can liquidate you and take everything. So it's good to reward yourself. A lot of traders put in a lot of hard work all week. So come the end of the week, if you got some profit, take out, reward yourself. It psychologically it feels good because then you know that money that you're eating that nice dinner, you did it with trading, and then you really appreciate trading. You don't take it for granted. You know that you can actually do something good in your life. Take money out, pay your bills, do things like that. Buy groceries with it. Neil, you just made 251,000 on natural gas. Congratulations. Probably me paying you my bills here. My natural gas bill is getting insane. That's probably me. That's probably me paying Enbridge gas. Guys, can I tell you guys something? My Enbridge gas bill, okay? I don't know where you guys are around the world, but here in Canada, it's Enbridge gas. I can show you guys the statement. My Enbridge gas bill for 1 month was $380 last month. Canadian dollars, 380. The previous month, it was 200 and they doubled it, okay? With all of these increases, carbon tax, all of this bullshit that's going on here, they doubled my Enbridge, my gas. And I don't even use, like, it's the usage is the same. But you see, guys, how they can double it? Times are getting really, really difficult, guys. Same in the UK, Barnaby. I believe it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame Canada doesn't have any natural gas resources. It's brutal. Think about that, guys. $380. Um, Vic, you're laughing in BC with lower gas rates. I need to move out there. Ontario is getting, oh my God, it's getting horrible here. So Neil, congratulations. That's a lot of my money going to pay your gas. So better your pocket than Enbridge. Okay, enjoy that. Okay, so gold, you got to be patient with gold, guys. Be patient with this thing. Okay, we got to let it either break 1964 down here. We got to let it accumulate inside here. Maybe it will continue to push out of here and go bullish. But right now, just not the greatest. Got to wait till like 7, 8 a.m. for Comex market. Then it makes its moves. Oil, quick little 20 pip move. What do we got going on? Yeah, US 30. Let's stay away from US 30 right now. Let's just reevaluate the chart. Let's just clean up, reevaluate. We will continue to look for buys above here, but there was 3 impulse equal highs right up there, 33,600 on the dot. Okay, so we'll wait to see if more volume can come back up here, and we'll look for buys, but not yet. Right back below here. Maybe we'll look for sells below here, and then now we've found our new area where we're consolidating right in here now. Okay, you see they're not big moves, guys. They're about 10, 20 pips. That's why sometimes London can be a just a sideways session. Oh my God, when in Vietnam you guys pay $10 for gas used in a month, man, $10. Okay, so I paid 380. I paid enough for 3 years for you in 1 month. When I think I need to move with you to Vietnam. Where do you think of me moving with you down there? Is there good land? Okay, look at now. Okay, DAX close below. Okay, so this is a sell opportunity, guys. Sorry, we're just talking natural gas here. We're missing out on a couple trades, but see here how it closed below, ignited candle, can sell, stop loss, maybe place it 50% of this red bar or above like that previous red line. And now hopefully this thing can come down to this red line and this range from here to sell. Like right now it's about 6 pips, but to come down to the red, about 13 pips. And then maybe 50% of this green candle, like right here, if it comes down there. Yeah, the market is selling off now. See how they're redistributing all the volume? Okay, so what goes up can come down just as fast. We were talking about this in New York. We were saying it moves up like an escalator, and then the market can drop like an elevator. So it goes up slow, but it can come down real fast. Okay, so that's why I've been humbled so many times in this market where I've been holding longer and getting greedier and greedier, where I'm up 30, I'm up 50, I want 75, I want 100, and then the elevator comes down and liquidates me. So that's why, guys, I like to trade in between 15 to 20 to 25 pips, and then make a big decision there, because I scalp the markets, so it's different. But you guys are all learning too. You guys are getting better with what you guys are doing. Let's take a look at gold and oil. Okay, oil is looking good. Gold is building. Okay, let's be patient. Let's give gold a little room to build. Let it keep accumulating. We're going to see 1966, what it can do up here. Oil is still holding. Hopefully oil can touch the daily high up here. Now you see the cumulative delta. It's kind of redistributing the volume. Okay, so you remember we were up here 350, 370. Now it's coming back down to 300. So they're kind of selling it off a little bit. It's still technically bullish, like it's got delta is positive. So this is where it could just come down right now, like to the VWAP, this area, pick up bids and continue maybe to go back up. But see here, these three opportunities where it got rejected. So this is telling us now, lots of resistance right here, here, and here they are, those three equal wicks. They're right here, 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 and here. So all of these offers in the market held and pushed the market down. So now it's going to come to test the previous low right over here to see if it will break. And then if it breaks, it could be just an impulse move down and go right back up, because it could hit this VWAP and pick up all these bids. Slow market, guys. London, Friday is slow. I think New York too is going to be, there's not a lot of news. I think what, guys, the honest truth is the market is waiting for Powell at 11 a.m. Because look at how he's going to talk Friday, 11 a.m., going into the weekend. So I think the market is waiting for his speech, his conference, whatever he's going to talk about. He's going to talk about the debt ceiling, talk about inflation, talk about interest rates, talk about everything. That's what the market is waiting for. So you and I, we might have to wait for, be patient. Yeah, there's going to be some nice little moves to trade, but let's take it easy on a Friday, guys. Let's not do anything silly. If you've had a good week, don't blow it all on a Friday. GJ, what's GJ doing? Oh, GJ is actually moving, guys. Bullish, okay? So now it's coming up. Now it's taking out those highs, but it's going to close right now. So right now it closed. Let's flip the zone. Let's see if it retests. Okay, if not, maybe let's go green. Okay, so here it comes down red now. This was the first candle that kind of closed above. So the other ones were all impulse. This one actually closed with green solid volume above here. This is the retest candle. See how it comes down red? We're going to see if it will retest right here. See where my cursor is? This was the breakout area. Now let's see if it can pick up a wick here. Let's see if it will respect this green box now. If like this was supply, now we flip it, we want to make it green so that we want to represent bids in here. We flip, if we can flip the market. Okay, so there's a rejection wick. Let's see if it holds. A lot of traders buy that rejection wick. Okay, some traders buy, I'm just telling you the honest truth. Some traders will buy that wick right as soon as it gets rejected. Some traders wait for it get rejected and the volume to flip, turn to like a bullish pin bar or a hammer candle ready to break the high, then they buy. Some traders are also just waiting for maybe this candle to settle and get in on the next candle. So let's just continue to wait it out. Okay, see what happens. It's coming right back down. We've got to respect that it's a bearish ignited candle. Okay, look at it. Like GJ is very volatile. Okay, look at the big wick now. Okay, so let's wait this thing out. Okay, it's 3.5 minutes. It's very volatile. RS, this trading channel is still one of the best available. Why? What channel is better than us right now for live trading? We got to see who the competition is. If we're not the best, who's the best? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. There's a lot of other amazing channels out there. It's not easy, guys, to do like live trading, especially guys. That's a beautiful retest. Okay, let's see if this candle body can flip, and we can take this. Okay, you guys see now how we retested, respected the zone. Nice, we picked up all those bids. If this candle flips, it's going to possibly break the high and turn up to this daily yellow line. Okay, so it's still holding, but it's that ignited bar. Okay, it's a hanging man candle right now. It's that ignited where they opened it red, they pushed it down. So this is the thing. We got to kind of flip to turn it into a hammer. Okay, look at the volatility of GJ. Holy, this thing is much different than GU, the way how it moves. Okay, let it continue to build, guys. Okay, so I'm waiting patiently. Okay, it's an ignited red candle. I respect these candles. Okay, if you don't know what this is, you guys got to learn what a ignited candle is. I went over this all week, guys. Okay, so it's still holding positive here. We're coming right back up. But this is a hanging man candle, so we're still holding this bearish body. Now let's see if it flips. Okay, could flip near the end. One more minute to go. Let's see how this is going to close. But you see how first candle that broke out green, okay, the confirmation is getting respected here, but it's coming up, but still holding this red body. The ignited bar is still coming down. So this could also be like a false breakout. If it comes up green, this red candle could come all the way back down, close below, and shoot back down here. Okay, so GJ is very volatile, guys. Okay, so you can see all of the previous price action. Very, very wicky. Rafi, look at the 200 EMA on GJ. No problem, bro. 200. Yeah, we're right at the 200. Okay, so Rafi, that's what we're going to look to see if we can break above this 200, take out that daily and come up here. But we still got to respect this. 200 is like a cloud. It's like a big rain cloud coming, spoiling the party. So, yeah, no buys yet. Got to see how it's coming down red. So nothing yet. If you bought that wick, okay, sometimes that's an aggressive buy on that wick. But I was looking to see if the candle would flip up here to enter. Nothing yet. Okay, so I'm still patiently waiting to see what will happen. That could just be a false breakout, guys. Thanks to Rafi, who let us know about the 200 EMA. There it is. Okay, so it's like a cloud coming down, holding it down. So, guys, that's a false break momentarily. Got to let it build. Okay, you got to let it keep building, let it keep accumulating bids. See, it got a wick coming right back up. Okay, let's look at something else right now. Okay, so US 30 right in this box. Okay, it's kind of flat right now. Couple DAX was a nice sell, guys. Anybody enter in the DAX sell? Okay, remember this area, purple line. That was the daily high. We broke out. Then they pinned it. They closed below, ignited bar, sell. Okay, and there it goes down. Remember I said this red line right there, 50% of this candle. It did come down momentarily right there, but it might come down again. So that's a nice little sell, guys. From the buy, nothing is going to go up forever. Okay, and that could be about 20 pips. That's why I was saying to that gentleman who said like 50 pips. I said, yeah, if you can get it, it's amazing. Okay, 50 pips. But sometimes the market won't let you get up there, and then it doesn't move like this. So it actually moved for more than 50 pips, up to 60. But now it's time that the market comes back down. Gold. Yeah, gold, guys. Okay, so gold. Like you don't need me to tell you guys. Okay, let's get in the habit of you guys doing some work here. Okay, so gold closed above and retesting. Flip this green, the red box green. Now it's doing similar to what GJ did. Okay, so we closed with some volume above and it's holding. Okay, so you can. I'm gonna buy gold right now. Okay, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna place my stop loss below here. Okay, so let me just. I'm in a buy on gold. Okay, it broke. It closed above, retested. I'm in a buy right here. Place my stop loss below here. And what I'm looking for gold is to come up and test this red box. Maybe with all of this momentum, this double bottom, maybe we can have a new daily high breakout on gold, maybe up to like 1970. But looking exactly to the left of the chart, above the purple line, I'll pick exactly where it could possibly go. Like right here, to that wick. Halfway, 1970, right there. Okay, so I'm in a buy in gold. Here we go. Let's see what this thing can do. Okay, we want to take out this previous highs. Right over here. Take out all of these wicks. This area. Yeah. See that nasty rejection? Okay, we're in a range, guys. So we got to let this thing build. Might have to come back down, pick up more bids, might have to go back into this consolidated area. That's why my stop loss is below the daily and below this green box. I'm giving it room to breathe. Okay, we gotta let gold do its thing. Okay, so we got to build and break all of this resistance point. Okay, we've been coming up here since London. Okay, 330 rejected. We came up here again 430 rejected. We're coming up now with a double bottom, more volume. So hopefully now this could be the move of gold where we can break 1967.50. Maybe we can get up to 1969 up here. Okay, let's take a look at that. GJ. Yep, GJ got rejected, guys. Okay, so we saw that candle impulsively close above. We were waiting for the retest. It came down, but closed 50%, then pushed down. So no buy, guys. Unfortunately, I didn't buy GJ. I didn't like what I was looking to buy, but nothing. So now it's right back in the consolidation. We can look for buys again at some point if it can come back up there, or if it breaks to below here, sells below here. Okay, so that was a fake breakout at the 200 EMA. So gold has a nice base of this candle opened, but look at, wow, like look at the resistance. Today is a very, very tight session. They are not letting things break out today. Abby, you can scalp crypto too. Same methods. You can do crypto scalping. I used to scalp BTC a lot. Um, just make sure you got good spreads in order to scalp crypto. Yeah, you can use the same top-down method and you can scalp crypto all day. Even weekends, guys. It's 24 hours. Okay, what do you guys think on gold? You guys trade gold more than me. What do you guys think on gold? Do you guys think we're gonna maybe break out of here, or it's not gonna happen? We're gonna dip back down into here. Don't trust it, Kim. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of trading gold at this time of day, but it closed nicely above. We've got a double bottom below us, so it is building. It's just this stubborn resistance right here. We got to break this point. And then even if it's just like an impulse break up here, at least you and I can collect maybe 10, 15, 20 pips. But it's this area, guys. We got to really pop it right now. We've got a nice base of this candle built. Let's just take out a new high. Okay, it wants to go. This is also a new 15-minute candle that opened up. So we can take a look at the 15-minute structure as well. So it's a beautiful, strong 15-minute candle open following another strong 15-minute candle that closed above here. So all we need is this 15-minute volume to break this yellow line and take out this and come right up to the daily high. It's set up nicely, but there's just lack of volume in the market right now. Yeah, Shepo, the market is waiting for Powell. I know it's another 5 hours from now, but this is traditionally how markets move. You know, whenever there's big news like FOMC or NFP or Powell is speaking, the markets move sideways, especially on a Friday. So we gotta know this, guys. Okay, we can't come here and thinking that we're gonna get huge moves in the market. Because the market, this entire call, I think we've been going almost 3 hours now. It's just been in a range. There's not much we can do. We just got to be disciplined. We can look for smaller trades, 10, 15, 20 pips. DAX was a nice one, broke out for 50, 60 if you held that. But other than that, there hasn't been too many good trades. Oil is building too. Okay, so oil, don't sleep on oil here. Closed above. You should have like your stop loss below here anyways if you're in a buy. It's coming up. Let's see if oil can take out some highs here too. Come on, gold. Like we gotta at least take out this highs. Come on. There we go. There's the first punch. It's a nice big ignited bullish candle. Let's just drive right through here. There we go. Okay, it's gonna close now in 5 seconds. Let's see if we close near the high. Okay, there's the close, ignited green bar. Let's see if we can take out the high and move a little bit. If not, it's going to get a wick and it's going to get rejected and it's going to flip red. So if we can hold this ignited bar right here. Okay, you see how we're just sitting right at the high? Okay, there's the break. There we go. Okay, so as long as we can hold 1967.444, this red line where my cursor is, we can continue to pop this. We just got to take out, yeah, here we go. So we just took out this previous high. This is the next one. Yep, here we go, guys. Good. There we go. Finally. Okay. So we're up 10 pips right now, guys. Okay. With minimal drawdown, no drawdown. Okay. 10 pips. That's how I like to trade. I like to trade with minimal drawdown, get in a nice 10, 15 pip trade, Maybe if these things run, maybe 15, 20 up to here. Like normally I'm doing this with US 30, guys, and you guys know how US 30 runs in New York. Okay, so this is different. This is a whole different security. But if you guys want, go to a break even, okay, or continue. What I would do here too, if you want to reduce your risk, take your stop loss now and bring it maybe right here. Okay, you don't need to keep your stop loss all the way down there. You're in the trade, you're in profit now. Okay, let's continue to see if we got legs to get us up to at least 15 pips up to this red box. Maybe there's gold's daily high, almost 1969. If we can get it up there. See where we're testing? This big wick right over here. That's what we just tested, 1968. And they tested it and rejected it. So now it's coming down, picking up more volume. As long as we don't break our ignited bar down here, we can hold. We continue to fuel this up. Maybe we'll come take out the high and come right up here. And that's good for another 15 pips. And you guys got to manage your trades. Some scalpers, they trade for 10, 15 pips. Okay, not everybody is looking for a 100 pip move in these markets. So you got to please, guys, manage your own accounts. Okay, it's coming up again. Let's see if we can, yeah, take it out now. Take it out and let's trickle up another 5 more pips. We got, yes, there we go. Beautiful. 2.5 more minutes to go. Let's go with this volume. Get it up here. Let's all eat. There we go. Boom. Okay, so guys, that's a full 15 pip move right up to an intended target right there. So that doesn't surprise me that we came up there and got a Wix. I closed right there when it came up there. I was already on click button to close a position. I closed it out. 13 pips. That's good enough for me. I'm out. Okay, so if you guys want, you can either stay in the trade, go to a break even, reduce your risk. But guys, those are my targets. Okay, I don't get greedy. We just did a webinar yesterday on this. I closed the webinar was called "Liquidate a Position on the Strength of the Candle Coming into a Supply Zone." Guys, this was yesterday's webinar. You guys on Zoom, this is what we did. So I did a whole webinar on how I trade yesterday. So I close a position on the strength of that candle coming up there. Sometimes, yeah, it does this, it goes down, I make a good move. But sometimes it can continue break out. But I don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda trading. That was why I measure the move. Up to here was 10 pips. If we got that extended break, we've just filled that imbalance right up to there. So that's it. I'm out. 13 pips. So hit the likes button, guys, if you got in that. We got that trade. Okay, so gold was a good area to buy. Why? Because see the double bottom down here at the daily? It held in this there. So we picked up all those bids. This body here at 535 broke out, closed above, and then we just flipped over. And then I saw this candle was retesting, and right there, that's when I said I'm buying, guys. Okay. So sometimes you just got to make a quick, snappy decision. Oil too. Okay, so oil is filling up to the daily high. You could be scaling out of oil too. If you guys bought this and had your stop loss down here, letting it breathe, oil is a nice move as well. Okay, oil filled this entire zone. 30 pips on oil. Up to that purple line is about 32, 33. Okay, so you see what they can do with gold. They pinned it hard, and now they'll possibly bring it down red. Take out the break-evens right there. Okay, if you're in a break-even, you know, I hope they don't take you out. I hope this thing continues to run like how DAX did, but gold is a different instrument. Guys, we're trying to make the best out of this London situation that doesn't have the greatest volume. So it's not easy, guys. We just got to be patient. We got to be disciplined. Like, I love trading US 30. I probably trade US 30 more than anybody in this entire call here. It's not good, guys. Like, look at, where do you see US 30 trading like this? Okay, it's just trapped, consolidated volume. It's not even moving, guys. The only thing that really moved nicely was DAX. We had that early buy. Here was a nice little sell coming down here, but around 50% of this candle, and now it's pulling right back up. Okay, so know your zones, guys. Like right here, 50%. If you got to draw that big green box to give you a heads up, you got to use these boxes. Okay, why did I choose this area? Why did I choose a red line here? 50% of this green candle that started this move. Look at the retracement. Came right down. This was from our webinar yesterday. If you're selling, liquidate your position at the strength. This was a red bearish candle that came all the way down here. Tap this green box. You could have closed your sell right down here. You could have maximized your moves. That's why I wanted to do yesterday's webinar, specifically on this. Okay, it came down 18 pips. You can close the trade because you're coming into demand. If you didn't, you got greedy, you know, you don't want 17, you want 30, you want 40, you want 50. Look at what the market does to you. Come right back up to where you entered. Now you're at break even. And you can say goodbye to 17 pips. That's food on your dinner table, guys. Okay? Because you can turn 17 pips. Hopefully when you guys get to know how to scalp the markets, if you don't have the money, you can do a $100,000 prop firm, $200,000 prop firm pass. A standard lot, $10 a pip, 17, 18 pips is $170, $180. You can buy your family some nice groceries for the day. Okay, you can eat good. Okay, or I can pay half of my hydro bill, or half of my gas bill. I can right there, a standard lot, 180 pips. I can pay half of my monthly gas bill here in Canada. So maybe I gotta go bigger lots. I gotta go Lambo lots just to pay my gas bill here in Canada. Not to mention the tax man. Oh, I don't even want to talk about him. I'd like to move, guys. Anybody have anything for rent? I can come live with you guys. Canada's getting really, really difficult to live over here. Anybody have a room for rent for me? Dubai, Joel? Oh, yes. I would love to move there. I heard the taxman's really good in Dubai. Ruben, Portugal is beautiful. I love it there. Thailand? Kim, you're in Thailand? Nice. Yeah, maybe Dave and I are going to come out to Thailand. Bali, Jacques. Oh, don't tempt me. Dominican Republic, Mikey, I love it there. I've been to 3 times Dominican. Punta Cana, I love it there. Greece, Tassos, I live right near there. I have a villa in Samil, right near Corfus. Tikanis, very, very familiar with Greece. I go to Saloniki too, all the time, every summer. I might see you this summer. South Africa, that's on the bucket list, guys. Trista, I'm always in Texas for the Cowboys. No taxes in Antarctica. Guys, you guys are always welcome at my place anytime you guys come here. Lots of room here. Chicago, Gorda, I've been. Beautiful. I love Chicago too. Kim, if you come, you got to split the gas bill. You know how it is. So we got to split the gas bill here. Guys, gold is continuing. Okay, so if you have a break even, still running it. Hopefully this thing can continue to run and take out this supply area on gold. Football is life. You're going to be in Samil this year. Let me know. I might be coming end of June. I have a villa there. Saranda, all over. Beautiful. Vlora, Vermi. This is Albania, guys. I'm Albanian. I have a villa in southern Albania. It's beautiful there. It's kind of like the Ionian Sea, right near Corfus, Greece. We can take a ferry. We can go off the Amalfi coast to Italy. It's gorgeous. Food is spectacular. The weather is amazing. Great people. I love it there. Sport Lotto, do I drive a Benz? I have 3 Mercedes Benz and I'm looking to get a Porsche. I'm a big Mercedes guy. I've had Mercedes all my life since I was 16 years old. So I've gone through quite a bit of Benzes all my life. I have a C63, C350, and a GLA 250 right now. I'm looking to get a Porsche Carrera. Albanian national car, you got it. It's black, black on black is that's the Albanian national car. It's black Benz. Yeah, you can tell I'm Albanian. But we only need a car to get to point A to point B. You don't need a fancy car. It's just I love cars. I've always been a fan of cars since I was young. Yeah, I have the AMG, C63 AMG. Maybach? Oh, I don't make enough pips to get the Maybach yet. Okay, guys, it's 6 a.m. I'm going to take a little bit of a break because we're going to do our Wall Street session. I don't see the markets moving right now. The only thing we can do is come back, guys, for yeah, US 30 RAV is starting to move a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if we can break here. Let's give it another maybe 5-10 minutes. Let's see if US 30 breaks below here. Did I get all the cars just with trading? No. I do other things. I own rental properties. I flip homes. I've got long-term investments, passive income coming in from dividends, all kinds of things. I started really young, guys. I started at 20 years old. Um, so I've just, no, I didn't just buy cars just from trading. No. That's why we want to teach you guys other things here other than trading. If you can do really well trading, what do you do with that money? Um, like if you look for rental properties in your town, your country, city, there's going to be opportunities that are going to come up in the next couple of years because when the housing market dips down, there's going to be opportunities available. So if you're doing really good as a trader, that's how you can reinvest your money and just keep compounding everything. And that's the way to do it. Thankfully, I started really young. And it does pay off. Not a lot of people look 10, 20 years down the road. Everyone looks till tomorrow. I want to make money for tomorrow. I got to make all this money for tomorrow. Nobody really thinks with the mindset 10, 20 years from now. Everyone thinks just for tomorrow. If you set your mind, you guys as traders too, like all this education we're doing, maybe you learned a lot this week. Think about how much you're going to learn next week. 1 month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, you guys might be in a whole different financial situation. I hope for everybody here. We're all well off. That's why we're here, to support you guys, help you guys. But the greed factor, if you get greedy, it's going to punish you. Just stay focused, guys. Have goals, big goals. It's nice to have big goals, something to strive for, to keep you motivated. If having a car motivates you, if having a new home motivates you, if just paying off your mortgage motivates you, just anything, whatever motivates you. You got to have motivation in life. You gotta go for something. You got to go after it. If you're not motivated in life, you're gonna be lazy. You're not gonna do anything. You gotta be hungry, always hungry. Stay humble and stay hungry. Loto, see you. Have a good workout. We'll see you in New York. Oh, amazing, Mike. You got a 9 unit rental apartment and you live off of it? That's perfect, man. Good for you. That's an amazing investment. 9 units? Really well done. Iliud, you're in for the 6 month ghost challenge. Let's go. Okay? You gotta be a ghost. Focus on yourself for the next 6 months. Okay, so guys, US 30 is still right in here, not doing much. DAX is the one that's actually moving. Let's take a look at gold. Okay, gold, okay, that's it. It ran up 14 pips, pushed down. If you've got a break even, unfortunately your break even got taken out. Um, but 14 pip scalp. And oil is moving. And let's just take one last peek at GJ. GJ is buy. Okay, if you it came right back up. There was another retest. Okay, so any one of these you could have bought. Stop loss below here, and hopefully it can break this 200 and come up to here. I just don't like the price action of GJ, to tell you the truth. I don't like this. Too erratic. Too much wicks, guys. This hurts my eyes looking at this. Maybe you guys got to go higher time frame, 15 minutes, 30 minutes to make some sense out of this. But scalping this thing on the fives, it's not the greatest right now. Maybe it will get much better going into New York, but right now, not the greatest. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go to the coffee shop. I'm gonna go grab a coffee myself. I gotta do like I don't. I normally I go to sleep after this. Normally the London sessions, but Dave takes a day off on Friday, so I fill in for him. Guys in Zoom, we're gonna continue at 7:30. We're gonna go till about 10. That's it, 10 maximum, because I have a doctor's appointment. I gotta get to downtown. I got a chiropractor I gotta go see, and PK will be taking over post at 11 o'clock. And guys, everybody on YouTube, thank you guys for joining. I had a lot of fun with you guys this week. We did those post New York afternoon sessions. If you guys get a chance this weekend, watch one of those. A lot of them have a lot of educational. We took a lot of trades in them. We pinpointed a lot of trades. Learn how to do top-down analysis. Learn why we're trading, taking trades, and things like that. But whatever help we can give you guys, there's a lot of videos on YouTube under our videos, like individual tutorials of everything. There's about 50 of them. They're already there for you guys. If you guys want to learn, there's a lot of free education on there for you guys. Today was a slow session, guys. It's London. It's a Friday. It's slow. The market is waiting for 11 a.m. The market is waiting for PK, and the market is waiting for Powell. It's PK starts at 11 a.m. and it's when Powell speaks. So I think the whole market is waiting for PK, not for Powell. But yeah, it's gonna start with Powell and PK. So 11 a.m. That's what the market's waiting for those two guys. So that's guys. But if you've had a good week. If you not financially like profit wise, I'm just talking if you had a good week, you learned something new. That's positive. Go into the weekend. Let's brush up on some skills and carry forward into next week. Keep learning, keep earning, guys. Trading it's not easy, but you can make it enjoyable, especially when you're winning. Okay, trading is much better when we're winning. Okay, so just let's get in the habit of doing that. If you guys are taking losses and you still haven't figured it out, you got to go back and you got to journal. You got to figure out why you're losing. You have to. You got to fix your mistakes. If you don't realize that you're making mistakes and don't admit it to yourself, you're just hurting yourself in the long run. We've been there. I've been there. Everyone's been there. I've made mistakes probably more than you guys. But one thing that I've done is I've fixed my mistakes. I own up to my mistakes. I used to over leverage probably more than anybody on this call here, and I knew that it got me nowhere. So then I had to really discipline myself as a trader and really go away from that style until you build up enough equity to do that. Okay. Peter, right now you've doubled your account this week, so you'll be careful. Absolutely, yeah. If you've doubled your account, Peter, maybe even take the day off. Take the rest of the day off. Don't even look at New York. Don't even you doubled your account. Enjoy the long weekend. Take Friday off right now, and then we'll see you on Monday. Like that's the thing, guys. Who won the 3 million follower? It's going to be probably this weekend will be announced. Yeah, that's another good thing. Guys, that is still running. So we're going to announce. It's just random, whoever wins that 3-month promotion. So thank you guys for sharing and liking and things like that on that Instagram post. Okay, guys, that's it from me. God bless everybody. Enjoy. Guys, US 30, as I'm speaking, broke down, retested. Okay, so it could now shoot down. Here it goes. Okay, this could be an opportunity to maybe short US 30 right now and take it back down into here. It closed with volume. It just retested and pushing down. If it breaks this low, it might come back down to this green box. Measuring the move from here down to there, but again, 15, 20 pips down into there if it can break down. Okay, guys, so I'll see everyone on Zoom in just a little over an hour, and everyone on YouTube next week. Stay tuned. We release the Sunday schedule for YouTube as well. We might switch up some times. How many of you guys enjoyed the post, like New York afternoon time? I really like that time trading. I honestly, it's one of my favorite times of the day to trade. You can catch a lot of nice moves mid-afternoon. You can catch some big continuation squeeze moves. You can catch some reversals, and it's a good volume session. So it's really good. If you guys want, tune in with us there. It's 1, 2, 3 p.m. Eastern, near the close of Wall Street. Okay, guys, so everybody, thank you guys so much. God bless everyone. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your weekend, family and friends. Enjoy that time, and stay healthy. Stay blessed, everybody, and we'll see you guys. Zoom, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm just going to go for a coffee. Thank you, guys. Have a good weekend.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to another live session with Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys. My partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell. Okay, I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, you guys, 200 pips, please secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HCMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips, and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.